I'm real sad he can't. Andrew, I would be super into it. I would just need to know when.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just, she's waiting. She's an event planner, so this is kind of a busy season for her.
I get you.
But once she gets stuff calmed down, I know she wants to run a bunch of stuff. So.
Well, put me down as interested, and
you
then
guys would, yeah.
I would be down. I haven't played a character in a while, and I want to make a big meaty boy who punches things real good.
My Tuesday game is not going on right now, so yeah, I have time during the week. I'd love to take part in something like that.
It's not going on. What, do people just bail?
No, we finished up TOA, and then I run through the Tier 4 stuff, which was a lot of fun. And yeah, it just wrapped up. I'm not actually running anything right now.
I have this. I am running a Tales of the Yawning Portal campaign.
Ooh,
yeah, that's fun.
Which is going. I think it's going real well. I like it a lot. And then, what else am I running? Actually, I think that's it because I canceled my other group.
I've got 2 of the games that I'm playing in.
Thought I had a lot more.
I've got I think 3 or 4 things I'm playing in, but they're hit and miss. You know, they're not. Aside from, well, they're all kind of like, you know, we'll skip some time and then we'll come back and play it and that type of thing. But nothing weekly.
Okay. Well, speaking of playing games, let us hop into session 19 of Curse of Strahd. Wow. The music is playing now. Everything's going super great. When we last left our intrepid heroes, they had finished up in Berez, after finding the secrets of the spires and everything like that, and then decided to make their way to the old Bone Grinder, which is a windmill close to the western side of Barovia. You guys hopped up in there, came up with a battle plan, stuck to it for the most part, and proceeded to, as mentioned earlier, beat the shit out of some witches. Who were doing some not super rad stuff to the children of Barovia, in terms of making them into pastry dishes to eat and sell to people, and stuff like that. Upon defeating the witches, you scoured their windmill, collecting all the treasure that they had, as well as finding 2 young children that were caged up in crates up in the upper reaches of the windmill. After freeing them, they told you their names were Freak and Myrtle, and they asked you to take them somewhere safe, not home, because their parents are terrible and sold them to witches to be made into food, because they wanted food themselves. In other words, times are hard in Barovia, and you either get with it or you don't.
Either get with it, or you get made into a witch's
or you get made into a dream pastry. Yeah. So we left off with you guys resting. So as the night passes, you guys are waking up. Freak and Myrtle had found a little corner to cuddle up in. But once the sun rises, everything, they're getting up with the rest of you, and just kind of. They don't really have anything. They're these cute little kind of roly-poly kids. They don't really have anything by way of possessions, so they just kind of stay there to get ready to go. So it is morning. Is there anything you guys would like to do before leaving the windmill?
We searched this place, right?
You did. You scoured this place up and down.
Okay. Well, should probably get these kids somewhere. Right.
Speaking of which, you guys had talked about. It's been a little while, so I'll refresh your guys' memories. And I just watched the video.
Do.
you guys were talking about taking them to Brom in Vallaki.
Oh yeah.
The owner of the Blue Water Inn and last competent surviving member of the Order of the Feather. But there are also there's other settlements here in Barovia, but that was the one you guys were kind of talking about before we ended last session.
Right.
Well, if we do that, we gotta go at night.
Remind me again, why do we have to go at night?
Because of the crazy lady who said I kidnapped her.
Yeah, people in Vallaki are looking for us.
Oh, that's right. That is the town that we were thrown out of. I'm getting the
Chased
towns
out of.
confused. Chased out of. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
It feels familiar. Feels like it happened last week.
Yeah, it's vivid now. These children, I kind of look at them and I say, are you in distress or are you hungry?
He kind of looks down. Their bellies are kind of like distended. They have been fed food to fatten them up to be made into these pies. So there's just more meat on them. So they kind of look down. They're like, the boy Freak. He's the only one who's spoken so far. What's that? I'm maybe a little something for breakfast would be good, but I don't. I feel gross.
All right.
And he's kind of got this sad look on his face as Myrtle, the little girl, kind of like a little bit.
Oh, gross.
We're coming down from the sugar real bad.
Oh, okay.
Well, we do not have any sugar, so there's nothing I can.
No, we don't want.
there.
No, please. I don't want to eat sugar anymore, ever again.
Very good.
All right. Well, do you know anybody in Vallaki?
No, we're from the town of Barovia. That's
I
where
know.
our parents. Yeah. No, we don't know anyone in Vallaki.
Well, we're gonna take you there.
Okay.
We know somebody who might be able to help you. Maybe.
It's the only friend we have in town, I believe.
Yeah, to be clear with you, small ones, the last time we were there, we got chased out of town off of a lie. So.
Oh. Well, I think you guys are pretty cool.
I do
Thanks.
too. Thank you.
You guys did save us, after all.
And you tell every single person in Vallaki that.
Okay.
Every single one. Okay?
Okay.
Good. All right, so we should probably wait until it's closer to nighttime to go, right? Like,
Well, so
maybe
it'll
sneak
take
in
you,
somehow?
It's sunrise right now, so it's about 6 a.m. And it'll take you, let's see, 10, 20. It'll probably take you like 3 hours to get there.
Do any of you have a way of disguising yourself magically?
Negative.
Does anybody want to? Speaking of which, magic powers. Does anyone want to take over for Irid
I can.
for the time being? Okay,
I already have his spell or his character sheet on my thing.
cool.
I can make myself look different. Which might also help us get into town. But if we can't all do it, I'm concerned that it's going to be an issue trying to get everybody in.
I believe that most of the party could get in safely with disguises. It's going to be a little more difficult for me. Therefore, going at night, going under the cover of darkness, is preferable.
I was gonna say that I would think that I maybe shouldn't go in.
Okay,
Well, I mean, I don't
No.
have any.
that makes sense. They blamed you for it.
Yeah.
They knew your face before you even popped up, so they must have had it memorized somehow. Somebody's shown it to them? Well, what if Stella and I took the kids to Brom, brought them the stones? And, I mean, I don't like the idea of separating, but...
Split the party.
I could also get us in there pretty stealthily if we go at night. Getting through the gates, though, is going to be the issue.
Right.
Do we know if the town is heavily fortified, if gates surround the town entirely? Could we perhaps come in from the back?
You know there are only two entrances into Black Gate. Other than that, there are there's like a 20-foot wall made of spiked logs around the outside. The entrances are to the east and west, and they usually have guards posted outside and then as well as on a balcony up above the gate itself.
I have one idea.
Yeah?
But I don't know if it would work.
Okay.
Can I cast Feign Death on myself?
Oh.
It's like a creature you touch or something, right?
It says, hang on, because it's a ritual spell. A willing creature, range touch.
Yeah, you can.
We could also send a mess. Oh, sorry.
No, I was eating. I was gonna make a really just gross joke, but I'm not gonna make it.
We could also send a message to Brom. Let him know we have 2 stones and 2 kids that need a place. And see what he responds with. See if he can think of something somehow to get us in there. Maybe he's got a secret passage.
Yeah, that's...
Or something.
Dabria, was your plan to be in a cataleptic state and go into this town with us carrying you?
I figured if they thought you had rescued children and maybe taken me out, that they would accept you.
I'd hate to think what they do with your body, though.
Right. They might ask to string you up or something. It's we still do not know why that you posed such a threat to them.
It's just because of that. We turned that woman down.
Sorry.
I think we know why.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Reese is fed up.
Bam!
I'm sick of planning.
At dawn, we plan.
What the issue is. I just don't. I don't know. It was just an idea.
I say we try Brom.
It might be that we go to the front gates and explain our situation, and the guards see these children that we explain everything. We be entirely honest. That is my plan. Because honesty usually takes care of any problem, and being truthful and explaining things usually takes care of any misunderstanding. So that is Stella's idea.
Well, would your idea work any better or worse if we talk to Brom first?
Perhaps if we were to speak to the guards, ask that Brom visit the gate, and we speak to Brom that way, then yes, perhaps Brom can take the children from the gate. Maybe we should ask to speak to Brom.
Could just ask Brom to meet us outside of Vallaki if we're gonna do that.
Or
Cut out the middleman.
yeah.
Do we have a way to speak to him without actually...
Mm-hmm.
I have sending.
You have what now?
I have sending. I can send him a message.
Oh. And that's a spell.
Yes.
Oh,
Short message. It's got to be a short message. But since I know who he is, yeah.
well, in that case, I think that's the best option. I was not aware you could do such a thing. That's pretty handy, as far as spells go.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So you send a message to Brahm?
I think it's a better idea than pretending to be dead.
I think that's true too.
It was just an option since it's the morning and I'm preparing spells. I can't unprepare spells. There we go.
I like the sending idea. The feigned
Okay.
death sounds like a very
That sounds crazy, Freak says. Are you guys okay?
We're fine. What was it? Freak? How do you
Freak.
spell that?
Freek.
That's an
It's two-
interesting name. It's different.
2E. Yeah, I told you how about my parents and how they suck.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
no parents. In fact, the whole tribe was my parent, and they
Oh.
taught me many, many things. But that's not relevant to this situation, so never mind. Sorry. Right. So the sending
so-
idea. Yeah.
Dabria.
Yeah.
A challenger approaches. Dabria, what would you like your message to be?
Okay.
Do you want to like actually do the message, or do you want to just give me a vague sort of?
Let me see if I can. I'm not gonna explain who I am for half an hour. Let's see.
We met him about a week ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm
About a
just
week
thinking,
ago.
About a week ago.
Hey, I hope you remember us. We found 2 of the stones. Also, we have 2 kids who need somewhere to be. Can you help?
Okay. The message goes through. There's a pause. And then you hear. You got run out of town for kidnapping, and now you have more kids. Look, all right.
I guess he didn't know we were innocent, to be fair.
Okay. I mean, you guys. Friends of the keeper of the feather. I'll have to talk to them. I don't know. I'll meet you outside. I'll meet you outside the eastern gate.
Okay. He's gonna meet us outside the eastern gate.
Very good. He'll take the children then. Yes.
I don't know. Because he did point out, because I only have so many words that I can work with. And he did point out that we got run out of town for kidnapping,
Oh.
and now we are going to show up with children.
Well, he understands we were wrongly accused.
Jake,
It's not like I could
sorry.
explain that.
Jake, just real quick. Make noise if you can hear and speak. Just make a noise. Just go blah, blah, blah. Okay. Sorry. Everyone continue.
So, I didn't. I can only
Hey.
use 25 words, so I couldn't really explain, like, hey, we were innocent and we rescued these children from these witches because they were going to be baked into a pie. It's just not. It's a kind of limited thing. I could send him another message, but that's a 3rd level spell, so.
No, I say we cut through the woods and wait outside the gate for him to show up.
Why are we cutting through the woods?
Well, according to this map here that What's-His-Face gave us, we can cut directly straight across and just wait here in the woods for someone to pop out. A Vallaki.
Yeah,
At the-
I'm
at
just
the gate.
wondering why we're not just going down the road.
Well, if they see us coming.
There
Yeah,
could
good
be
point.
an altercation.
No, you're right.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd rather altercate with someone in the woods than on the road.
Well, yeah, that's all well and good for you. It doesn't help the rest of us necessarily.
You're still alive!
Sometimes.
By a miracle, Irid is still alive.
Oh yeah. When we get close, I'm gonna cast Death Ward on him.
Okie doke.
We're gonna handle him with kid gloves for the rest of the game.
Actually, maybe I should I just do that now?
How long does it last?
8 hours.
Oh yeah, now it's good.
Yeah, we'll just do that now since we're gonna go through the woods.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a death ward on Irid.
He's got the Death Ward.
And you guys are cutting through the woods. So in total, this trip is going to take...
Nope. Oh, no. Right here. Straight across.
Like,
just like that.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
Okay,
But we're gonna stop at this hex, right here.
this one here.
Yes.
yeah.
So
Okay.
we can watch the gate but not be seen.
Okay.
Primarily me doing that because the last time we tried to hide in the woods, y'all got struck by lightning from a frog.
Oh, that's right.
That happened yesterday.
Okay, so your journey begins. You guys set out and begin making your way through the trees. While you guys are moving,
Sorry.
Reese, roll me a d20.
Aw, hell.
They always
all right.
the newest thing in the house, no matter what it is.
A 14, you say?
Yeah.
Very, very interesting guess.
Does Jake know we can't hear him?
Sorry, this is me
Oh,
discovering
yes.
the dangers of daytime napping when your alarm is set for 7 a.m. and not 7 p.m.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Or rather, it's like 6:50. So
Well,
Jinkies.
at least you're well rested.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so you got your brain together. Everything's good. You're ready for some tactical stuff. Not that you need to, because the first half of the trip goes by without issue.
You are
Dabria.
Death Warded.
You are death warded. Dabria, make me just roll a d20.
Uh-huh. Oh, come on. Yeah, sure. That was, yep. Should've known.
Cool. So you're making your way through the woods.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Kind of cutting through the trees and everything like that when you find a very small like hunting path that kind of winds through a couple of the trees. And you guys kind of follow that, making your trip just a little bit easier. And you discover
30 werewolves.
30
Cool.
wolves.
I'm just not going into any clearings, that's all I can tell you.
I gotta go back
As
up.
long as there's no ropers, because I was recently in. No, I saw that on. Well, shit. I'm trying to remember if I saw that on a stream or if it took place in my real life. Either way, okay. Oh, careful. Don't spray your screen with wine. That'd be sticky.
Oh.
No,
And a waste.
they've got like a tentacle range of 50 feet, and they have like.
Holy shit.
six
Oh yeah,
tentacles.
ropers are brutal.
Anyway,
Didn't you use some of
Anywho.
those in-
let's not talk about what we're gonna get attacked by, you guys.
You guys are making your way through the thing. Everybody make me perception checks.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hey, this is a thing that I can do.
Perception. Ah, bollocks.
Except, apparently...
Do you get anything for being in your favorite terrain?
Well, I'm in the woods. I get advantage.
Do you?
I believe so. Natural Explorer, what does that do? There's that. Oh, it's not perception. It's survival. Damn it.
Yeah, I got a 20,
Aw, dang. Okay.
and still like 19, and everybody saw everything except you.
I'm too worried about these
Yeah.
fucking kids.
You can survive in
Honestly.
it. It just there you can't see the forest for the
Oh.
trees.
And just to be clear, I'm not going to give the kids tokens or anything like that because I am not going to run a combat in which a kid could die because
Thank
that's
you.
Thank
dark
you.
as fuck.
Yeah,
That's one of my trigger points. I'm really
Yeah.
glad you.
Yeah.
So
that.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
doing that. We're gonna say they go to a pocket realm where they cannot be harmed during
They
combat.
hide in a bush.
They are invulnerable. They're actually invincible, and they're actually dark gods.
Man, maybe we should have made kid characters, you guys. That's Chris's one weakness.
Okay.
Irid dies, I'll essentially be playing 3.
Jesus, no.
I'm only mostly kidding, Chris.
What the hell am I doing? Okay.
No, we've distracted.
2 of something is attacking us.
You would have to die twice.
No, it wasn't that one.
Oh, Jake, did you hear that Irid has Death Ward?
Yes.
Okay, good.
See, I knew it was a good idea to cast it before we went into the woods.
I agreed.
Like, I thought about waiting, and then I'm like, no, that's terrible.
Well, I'm really glad I don't have to cast Levitate on the children. That's good.
Cool.
I was gonna
to lasso them in. We don't.
Yeah, I was gonna tie them together, actually,
Okay.
and hang onto the rope and use them as a balloon.
So as you guys are traveling, Reese, one of the kids trips in front of you, and you kind of reach down and pick him up, and you little piece of shit. And you pick him up and put him back on his feet, and the rest of you kind of stop and look around, and as you do, you see the familiar movement at the roots of these, at the roots of the trees, as a few of these man-shaped bushels of needles stand and move to attack you. Roll initiative.
Shit.
Ah! Do you want to move us to a token thing?
Yes, I'm moving it. I keep forgetting to do that.
Nobody clicked that initiative button yet!
Nobody click it yet.
Oh, I want to. I'm itching to do it. I'm gonna do it first.
Itched. Nope, I did it first. Haha!
Damn.
I mean, I'll
I
probably
rolled-
have to click it
Oh
4
my
times for it to
gosh,
show up anyway.
that's stupid.
Stella!
Why?
I rolled a
What?
1 and an 8. Wait a minute. What am I? 8.
Oh, because you got...
Okay. Yeah. That's right. That's right. I have advantage on initiative. So 8 and 9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is everybody? I think we're missing one. There's our boy. Okay.
Should have put me on the list.
There's so many!
Oh my god. How many? Oh my god. There's a lot.
2, 4,
There's-
at least 6 that I could see.
These
There's
Your
at
2 was
least 6 of them.
disconcerting.
Why do we
Your 2...
keep coming
false
through
confidence.
this same forest because
2 was
all
a
the
fucking
trees are in the
multiplier.
same place?
Stop! Make fun of me.
It's just like when we walked into this realm.
There's a path now. There's a path though through this one, and that's special.
Guys,
Yeah, and it's
I-
diagonal. We've never been on a diagonal path before.
I can't make an infinite number of random encounter maps.
Also,
guys.
the trail... I like how you were like, you start walking on a hunting trail, and the trail literally just started.
Yep.
That's
Wow.
great, Chris.
Wow, good
Continuity.
job. Hell yeah.
Thanks.
I'm not making fun. That's great.
It's because I accidentally deleted 2 of the little roads there. And I was too lazy to fix it. But anyway, combat music begins. Dabria, you're up first. What would you like to do?
I don't
Can't wait to
know.
use sharpshooter.
Remember your items. Remember your items.
I don't want to use tree bane.
Why?
No, I don't wanna. I don't know.
Like most
'Cause
of
I'm-
them have a lot of gemstones. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just roll the dead on this guy.
Okay.
'Cause, you know,
What are you casting?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead. That's a whiz save.
Yeah.
Whiz save. No.
And it was 15 on both sides. Look at that.
Look at this.
So a dolorous bell fills the forest, and as that happens, you watch as this particular needle blight bursts into a bunch of little twigs.
Oh no! They turned into twig blights.
Yes,
Aw.
he turned into
Fuck!
40 tiny twig blights.
40.
Just
Oh,
like the
40?
fucking
What?
Oh, there's a lot. He's made up of a lot of twigs.
Swarm of twig blights.
Just
We
like
need fire. We don't need my fucking little dinky ass battle axe.
Anything else, Dabria?
no.
No.
We need some
Okay.
fire.
Reese.
Are there actually twig blights then?
No, there's not actually. They just he just
Okay.
exploded into twigs because they're made of wood.
Okay, I will pull out Treebane.
Yes.
And I will run up on this guy.
Okay.
And while I do, I cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And I'm a swing at him.
Well, then swing at him then.
I don't even get sharpshooter with a stupid axe. This is crazy.
Ooh.
Ow!
Well, 6 isn't gonna do it, unfortunately. But you do have 2 attacks.
I have 3. It's my first turn.
Oh. Well, hey,
Are you even?
that's not gonna do it either. Do you wanna try one more?
Oh
Number
no!
the beast.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well,
Well,
an 8 won't do it either. As
That
you're
is a bunch of bullshit.
you're not used to swinging the axe. It's a little heavy for you, and so you go to swing and you hit the tree, and you swing again. You hit another tree. And you go, fucking axes! You should have just shot it with your bow. I don't know what you're
I
doing.
should have just shot it with the bow.
Stella's like, "What are you doing?"
Shut up, Stella. I don't need your sass.
5, 10, 15.
Damn it.
distracting. Remember, she was.
That was the worst.
You didn't
Oh,
say
he's gonna
something.
have to dash.
Happens.
5, 10,
Yeah, I know. I just. I
Oh no!
can't put digital dice into dice jail.
Right? That's the worst.
You could flip off the dice with your finger. Flip off the chat window.
The 2 up here are going to dash to get up into melee.
And complain on
And
Twitter and tweet to Roll20, just telling them that they're dice rollers. So
The
Jake.
algorithm's broken.
Jake, high or low?
Hi.
Okay, he attacks you.
damn.
That sounds just about right.
I don't know what. I don't. So if he had said low, would have it attacked Davria?
It would attack Zabria, yeah.
I feel like that game's rigged.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't know the outcome before. I feel like, the rules weren't made clear.
Well, I am the god of this tiny realm.
Unacceptable.
We probably should have
So
read the.
take it up with my
Oh, I
reception.
will. Oh, I will.
Does an 11 hit you, Irid?
An 11 will not.
Okay, then you don't take any damage. So it was all for naught. All that arguing was for nothing. I hope you guys are happy.
We are.
Thrilled.
We're ecstatic. Oh, I'm getting double teamed down here, guys.
Reese, you're getting 2 claws. That's 9. That's 6. They roll
No.
almost as bad as you do.
That was not
Shot through
necessary.
the heart. And you're
Stella,
so late.
Your
Hell
turn.
yeah. Alright, my time. Well, shit. I'm gonna rage, first of all.
Okay.
'cause
Rage.
Righteous rage. The ragiest rage you've ever seen. And she's going to... Well, I'm sorry, Reese. You're down there, alone. I really want to help you, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stab at this fucker right here.
Well, the
That's fine.
vulgarity.
And just like pissed off and shit, and
Mhm.
she's gonna stab. Here we go, stabbing. Commence.
Here comes the
stabbing.
stab. Get ready to hop on the stab train. Yeah, 24 will hit.
Yes, son. All right.
For 9? Because you're using two-handed, I'm assuming?
Yeah, two-handed 9.
Yeah, he doesn't look great.
All right. And
A lot of the twigs that make up his body are now on the ground where the dirt lives.
All right. The dirt lives. I'm gonna do it again
Alright, 21 will hit.
for 12.
For 12. And with that, you dash his hopes of murder. I didn't think that through. He's dead. Anything else, Stella?
Hopes of murder. Now I feel bad.
Oh, you get 10 hit points.
Oh shit. Oh
Oh,
shit.
you-
Here we go.
You do get 10.
2d4, 2d6, 2d something. 2d something. What is it?
2d6.
2d6, I believe?
All
Yeah.
right. That sounds right. Here we go. Come on. I'll take it. I'll take
Not bad. Hey, it's something.
And let's see. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Hang on. I need to make sure of something real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and move away and take a.
Okay.
I have disadvantage on opportunity attacks from Eagle Totem, so I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
And move down here. One,
So
two,
the second
three.
disadvantage against you. Well,
Yeah.
good thing. That's a 9.
Cool beans. Hell yeah.
9.
So I'm gonna be there to give Reese, thumbs up, and be like, you really need to use your hips when you swing. Hips, your hips.
I like watch her, and I try to. Okay. Got it.
Irid. Oh, Irid, did you ever level up? You should
I
be
did level up.
You did level up. What did you take?
I went with Spell Sniper.
Ooh.
Excellent choice.
Good
Yeah.
choice.
And with it, I actually did pick up an extra cantrip. And I promise I didn't do this one on purpose, Dad, but it is Produce Flame. And
Ooh.
so he's just going to chuck a small little fireball at this one standing in front of him.
Okay, I could chuck a little fireball at him.
I just remember there is a roll for this, so
You should be able to
There's a
just
roll.
click on the spell.
I'm getting to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah, hell
Ooh,
yeah.
and we are
Wow.
doing meaty crits.
Meaty
So
crits.
go ahead and roll damage. So it's gonna be max. That's 2d8. So it's actually gonna be
16 plus 8. So
16 plus 8 for 24 points of damage. You've killed this guy more than twice. As the flames kind of envelop him, and he's turned to cinders, and he goes, "No, my Pog collection.
It's ours now, motherfucker.
Oh no, I keep it under the tree."
Yes.
Dabria.
But you're all tree.
Got your Pokemons. That's the same as Pogs, right? Pokemons. I don't know what I'm.
Oh no, they're both different stupid things.
Oh, okay. Oh.
There was a knockoff brand of Pogs called Slammers.
Called
I thought
Pose.
slammers were the things, the plastic things that you use to play the Pogs game thing.
No, but it
Yes.
was Slammers with a Z. It was different. It's
Oh.
dumb.
So you're told the dead, Dabria, which happened wordlessly, and I appreciate it. It was really good. Yeah, as we're discussing the inner workings of Pogs,
Because we're very concerned about his collection.
a Toll the Dead rings out through the forest once more and claims another victim.
Boom.
Boom. Anything else for Dabria?
I'm liking that +5. I guess I should move over like here.
She's like
Okay.
super
Well, I'm
wise.
not gonna get too close, okay?
Reese, your go. Try to hit him this time.
I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
Do the hip thing.
20 will hit. Roll damage, and I think you do extra damage. Yep, to tree.
And also he's Hunter's mark.
And he's 100 mark. So 6 plus 6
12.
is 12. Is 12. So with that, you bring the axe into the center of this thing's chest, and it explodes backwards. And as that happens, you watch as the twigs and everything, because you're using the tree bane, they actually turn to pollen on the wind, so they become this like golden kind of powdery substance that floats off.
Shoot. Shoot.
And your allergies just start acting a fool.
Bonus action, Hunter's mark this guy.
Okay,
Hit him.
hit him. 17 will hit. For
Come on. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes.
15, 17. And again, this one too. This one as well turns into pollen. Stella, make me a Constitution save.
Oh shit. Okay. She's especially allergic to pet dander and pollen. We shall see how.
Then roll
No,
a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I was kidding, but no, I'm serious now. All right, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this shit. Here we
You
go.
said it. You said it and made
Yeah,
it
I
real.
know. Here we go. Here we go. I ain't fucking around. Okay, here we go.
I ain't fucking.
All right, I ain't fucking it with a 10.
So with a 10, you begin to sneeze. You get the feeling of a sneeze in your face, but you manage to stuff it down. And you don't sneeze.
Okay.
Oh,
she
that's
just
the
makes-
worst though.
She just makes like a really hilarious face as she's trying to tell Reese, that was adequate.
that was certainly a hit a creature with an axe.
And that's
How is
high
the
praise.
leader of a bunch of barbarians and berserkers supposed to be a good one when you're allergic to everything out here?
Look, I am sensitive. Okay, I have sensitive sensibilities.
Oh,
I can tell.
jeez.
Just take a spoonful of the local honey. It'll help.
No, honey is gross. I do not like that mess. I do not like anything sweet.
It's
Wow, being very aggressive today.
helpful, but
Okay, I suppose I am.
The kids come from the pocket dimension that they were in for a moment and just go, "We don't like sweets either anymore.
Whoa, where'd you come from?
We were
Where
here
did
the
you
whole
go?"
time."
I feel like you're exempt because you were about to be a pie.
Where did
Let-
it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Let us
I knew you were gonna finish that.
journey.
Amy, you know me too
Reese,
well.
Yeah, I
Reese turns to ashes.
Aww.
She's
Aw.
dead.
That's a shame.
Reese dies. Your guys' journey continues. And after your random encounter, you guys get to hear.
When I turn to
and-
Ash, I start singing Another One Bites the Dust. Don't,
we're
no.
all gonna die now.
Another One Bites the Dust.
Very good.
Chris,
You're-
you're so fed
you're-
up with me.
Your death will be painful.
Oh,
Good. I'd like to see you try.
you guys wait in the woods for a moment as you guys reach that point. And it takes about an hour before Braun comes out to meet you guys, because you guys didn't really give him a time, but I'm not gonna do that to you all. So he kind of comes out the gate and he's like walking down the road for a second. He looks over and he sees all of you, and he walks out. He says, you know, like everybody in town wants to kill you guys, right?
Except you, right? Or do we have to worry about you too?
Hold on. Did you kidnap those kids?
We have been wrongly accused. We did not kidnap any children or anything.
It was Madame Voltra. Or Voctor.
Madam
Voxter?
Voctor, yes.
Lady
Voctor.
Voxter?
That one.
Lady,
Yes.
that's
Oh.
correct.
You guys have been...
We declined her offer
Yeah.
to help her.
Yeah, she took matters into her own hands. She's in charge of Vallaki now.
Well, will 2 gems help you?
Are those...
Also, we're gonna burn down our house.
We are not going to burn down our house.
What?
We're gonna burn down our house.
It's still on the table. I've put it there and stapled it to the table.
I do not like this idea.
Are
I am
those
against
those stones? He's pointing
Yeah.
toward the green gems.
I
Are those
told you
what?
we have- That
Yes,
was what I
we
meant
told
when I
you.
said-
I didn't know what you meant by. I didn't know you meant
We
those.
have
I
big
thought they were
stones,
gone.
and I act like ball. I put my hands down by my crotch and be like balls. You know?
That is obscene. Please don't.
As the only male member of this party, I have to put some form of protest out there.
Well, to be through what we've been through, you have to have some kind of balls. I'm just saying. Kids, cover your ears. Earmuffs.
You're supposed to say that before you say all the ball
It's
stuff.
too late.
I would very much like to have the stones, please, if you all are.
Well, then you need to go out and you need to kill a tree. And then you need to go try to fight something in the Amber Temple and then run away like a little baby. And then you have to go to this rundown village and kill some things, kill a witch, get teabagged by a tree. Then you gotta go kill some hags to get the stones that we have.
As Reese is talking, he's just like shooting looks between the other three.
And I'm just nodding. Solemnly.
I was the one who was teabagged by the tree. It was unpleasant.
All
And
of
we
that
were the
happened.
ones who killed the hags.
All of that
What?
happened.
It's been.
Also, she
it's
runs a
been-
lot of berserkers in town now.
It's been like 4 days.
Yeah.
And apparently,
we-
I am the queen of the berserkers now. So
We
you may
get
address me
busy.
as Queen Stella. Thank you.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I will take those stones off your hands.
What will you do for us for them?
Nothing.
Take
Because
Nothing.
I will do my best to make sure you guys can get back in town.
Okay, that's
That-
all you needed to say.
Thank you. We'd
You don't have to be
appreciate
ornery.
it. I
Good.
helped to let
And
them know
then-
that I'm a noble
Wait.
now.
He-
But no,
he-
you aren't gonna take the kids, right?
He reaches
Yeah,
out.
the
for
kids too.
He reaches out for the stones.
The kids too, right?
The what?
I have one of the stones. I picked one of them up. I know I did. It's in my inventory.
Look,
He looks
You'll
over
take
at
the
the
kids
kids.
too, right?
look.
Re-
Despite their appearance being all fat and of good constitution, they will die out here and quickly.
What do you have to say that? super loud to the kids right there, and then Freak is just
Their
like, no,
parents
we've come
legit
to.
sold them to
The hags in the windmill,
They're,
and they were
they're-
fattening them up for pie.
Right, they're not your
We-
typical children. They have seen some shit.
We've seen
They're
some
also
shit.
probably
They
better
also have-
nourished than any child in that village.
These
So
kids
true.
have balls as well.
Okay,
Look
Brom, gonna.
down on their balls.
Well, I will say the inn does get pretty lonely now that my whole family is ravens.
They can help
So-
out at the end. You can put them to work.
Some company would be nice.
Child labor.
Hey guys, you gotta walk. My name's Brom. I have very little experience with children.
They're like small people. They're like
Do you
small
guys-
adults.
Do you guys like
Um.
water? We got water.
So, if somebody stops you and asks you, what are you doing with these children, what are you going to say to them?
That some
He found
people,
them.
some
No.
people in the woods.
Nope. That sounds fishy as fuck, Brom. Come on.
That the 4 people we ran out of town
Nope.
turned out to not be shitty, and
And they brought you children?
saved the kids
Well,
and did not
Perhaps Brahm could,
try to.
in a way, tell them our truth. And honesty, I still believe, will help us get
Okay.
back into Valaki. And
Jesus Christ, we're gonna
I
not
think
ever
this
go
plan
back
will
and
work
work
so
on
long
our-
as the children themselves differentiate between them themselves being kidnapped and us rescuing them.
So, real quick, you guys had mentioned that Lady Voctor ran you guys out of town, right? Well, now she's in charge of Valaki. I don't think you guys will be welcome here.
Well, I still vote that we burn her fucking house down, but
I agree.
Well, I mean,
I can turn it to a T-Rex now.
but like
that
we
could-
can
that
go
could-
just around the side of the. We don't have to go.
have
through
you
the
even
town. We can
seen a
just go around the
T-Rex?
side
Do
and
you even
climb
know what
over.
it looks like?
We got real big lizards
hey, you guys
over
are-
in that there
You
east.
guys are talking over Andrew. Andrew, go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying, like we can just go around and climb over the wall and burn our house down, and then climb right back
I
out.
would like to make it known that I do not approve of this action. That is all.
I mean,
Ella, you could have the barbarian sack for like no, I can't.
We could have the barbarians attack her.
yeah, just her, because we want
The
to keep
the barbarians.
The berserkers. Sorry,
Yes.
They would
see,
attack.
berserker.
Yes,
what happened is that there was a battle between us and these berserkers, and I let one live. I showed him mercy, and therefore I am apparently the leader of the berserkers here in the land of Barovia, and they do what I say.
I
So,
think it had
Right.
also the weapon.
oh right, yes, I have this, the blood spear.
Okay, so
Yeah, Stella's real cool.
let me get this straight. You guys are going to send berserkers in.
No,
We could if we wanted to, but
we could if we wanted to. Remember that, Brom.
We're
Why
workshopping
are
a
we
solution to
sending
a
the guy who
problem
likes
that
us?
involves burning her
don't-
house down.
I don't know why we're threatening Brahm now. I apologize.
I don't know why you're threatening me either.
I don't like the
We're
idea of
very
threatening
we're,
Brahm.
we're very worked up. We're pretty worked up. Yeah.
Okay, so
Tensions
how-
are high. A lot has happened in the past 4 days.
I mean,
Mhm.
look at Irid. He is a.
I mean,
he
I
is
died,
a
like,
shadow
3
of his
times.
former
Yeah,
self.
you
He's
look
half
really
the man he
fucked up,
was
man.
4 days ago.
Are you okay? Do you need like do you need to
Absolutely
sit down?
not. I need medical attention of the divine kind.
Well, good luck with
Try
that.
doing what I can do.
Look, I'll let you guys figure out what you're gonna do. You just send me one of those nifty messages again, and I'm gonna go to my house.
By the way, for all those out there, my new max hit points is 29.
Whoa. That's like a
Jinkies.
third of my max. Wow.
It's almost like I was cursed by a terrible tree woman.
Tree witch. Brom takes the kids and begins walking out of the woods.
Thanks, Brom.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
And children, be good and do not get kidnapped again. Goodbye.
And don't get kicked out of town. You're our only ticket in.
Yeah, don't fall victim to any kidnapping ploys yourself, and by that I mean be framed for kidnap, because apparently it's popular.
Freakish just kind of nods. Thank you. Thank you all.
Bye,
for helping."
Myrtle.
Myrtle just kind of sheepishly waves.
Goodbye, Myrtle. Small child.
I'm the little one.
I'm the littlest Myrtle.
I would give you a sword, but I don't have any spare swords.
I have an
Swords are-
axe. A hand axe she could have.
You're gonna give this child who's no older than 5 an axe.
I have
Gotta learn
I
young.
mean, I've done worse things in this game. Like, anyway,
I want to give her something now.
No, they are happy to be alive.
Okay.
I have a sword that's 3 times as tall as she is.
No.
that's perfect. She'll go into it. All right, now what do we do? Do we just
Berserk
wait?
NPCs.
What do you mean?
Do we just wait? Are we just sitting here and waiting
Wait for what?
We're going to
to
Argon.
be let in? Argenvol's Holt?
They're not gonna let us in.
No. We could go to Argenvol's Holt.
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
That's over here.
Oh,
They might let us in, Dabria. Have faith.
We should just skirt
She's-
down.
She's literally the cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Thanks.
I still believe
You're welcome.
honesty is the best policy.
Well,
But
we
the-
kind of ran
woman-
all of our chances for policies out the door the moment we got accused of kidnapping.
No,
There's
I think
always
it would have been
second
okay
chances.
if it weren't for the fact that the woman who framed us is literally the one in charge now.
Guys, do we want to plan some kind of assault?
No.
What do we know?
I could get us in.
I mean, realistically speaking, I talk about burning her house down. I'm not sure how good of an idea that is actually, because it's not like our friend the Raven over there has any aspirations of leading a town, and
There's nothing to say that she would be within the building at the time of the
Oh.
burning.
well, it's not. It's more about sending a message than killing her.
How about we give Brahm a day or two and then figure it out from there?
I'm guessing she has a.
It was what all will accomplished in
house?
2 more days.
What were you
now that
saying?
She's in charge. Probably different house.
Mm-hmm.
Extra house. I don't know.
Bigger house. 4 houses. Have you seen this country? Like, most of the people are dying. She could have just, breathed on them wrong and they would have died and she would have had their property. I don't know what I'm saying.
And she's
What
got
are we
that
doing?
one creepy dude. that
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Mhm.
the idea.
The one that
Right.
breathes weird?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I remember him.
Also, there's, this whole other town we haven't been to here either called Kresik?
Kresk. There's no
She's
VL.
not been told what it's called. Mhm.
Kresk.
Where is the Kresk?
But aren't we gonna go to
K. Rezik. Well, no, I know. I'm just saying we have options of things to do while we wait for the coast to be clear. I don't even know why we want to go into Vallaki anyway, to be
I
fair.
thought about that as well.
We don't. Do we?
Well, I think the whole point was to get the stones in there to Brahm, and we just marked that off our list.
Perhaps we could revisit the what was it? The saying, the ritual that was cast that I do not have it down in my notes. And she pulls out that tiny sheet of paper. She's kind of looking it over. She's like, this is something, but I don't know exactly what this is. No, this doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. It's become
You
a
need
little
more paper.
smudged.
Yeah.
No, thanks. To that, I do not need another piece of paper. That's
Well, you're
just-
never going to have any notes on there that are usable if you don't have more paper.
There are notes on here. I have a list, a grocery list that I wrote about a year ago. So it's still there in case I need it.
Some deer, vegetables.
All right, let's go to Argenvol's Holt. I start walking.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna skirt the edge of the city and take the road if everybody's cool with that.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oakley dokley artichoke.
I think we're kind of tired of woodland travel.
Okay.
Keep ending up in the same parts, and
Okay. Stella, roll me a d20.
Ooh, I shall do so with excitement and trepidation. 5.
Nice.
Is that a 5? 5. Okay. Your trip through the woods is uneventful.
Woohoo!
Finally. All right.
1. Okay. Irid, roll me a d20. Okay. Your trip to the bridge, as you guys are crossing over the Luna River, is quiet. The storm clouds up ahead are kind of roiling, and a light rain is beginning to fall.
I'm keeping an eye out around us so we don't get ambushed.
Okay. What's your passive perception?
My pet.
Or no, I
Probably
guess
like
it'd be.
15.
I guess at that point it'd be active. Okay, so 16. 16 is fine. That's real good,
how
actually.
close is the tree line to the road?
It's kind of like it's you got maybe 20 or 30 feet between the two tree lines. So like 15 feet.
Irid does have his ghostly vision up, so he can see 30 feet in every direction, just like through walls and.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
that's some fancy shit.
that's pretty neat.
Is.
That's gonna get interesting when we get into a dungeon. Just keep me posted on that, and we will figure it out as we go. For now, however, Reese, roll me a d20.
Oh man.
Oh man, come on!
Roll 1d20.
I believe in you. Okay, that's.
Okay.
I believe in anything good enough.
Straight from the bottom of my heart. Dabria, roll me a d20. Do you guys want to continue down the road, or you want to cut through the trees?
No.
Ooh, should we cut?
Irid's gonna say no because it looks like those trees lead into like a cliff.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a little cliffy there.
Little Cliffy.
With 5, yeah, the next leg of your journey, your next 30-minute leg of your journey goes by without issue.
Ooh,
Right there.
Excuse me.
Well, my goodness.
Stella,
Yes.
Stella, roll me a d20, please.
I'm on it.
Good.
Okay, great.
I should have taken observant.
Okay. Irid, another.
Another!
Ooh.
That's high.
Okay. At this point, it's beginning to get into like late afternoon, kind of evening time. You guys were moving at night, weren't you?
No, I mean, it would have been an hour. Like, we waited for Brahm for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit after lunch or something. It's probably.
That's right.
Probably after.
Like-
That's what I would say too.
Early afternoon. Okay. Cool. 2, 3. Okay. Reese.
Ah!
Cool.
Middle of the road.
And
Good number.
finally, we have reached Argenvost. And as you guys approach, I will read the opening thing and then move you guys, and then we're going to take a quick break. So give me one moment. 'Cause
Okie dokie.
boy, oh, do I gotta pee.
Yeah, me too.
Like something fierce. High above the river valley juts a quiet promontory, upon which looms a sepulchral mansion. These are very strange noises. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as has part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises from the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes the distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below, but the house stands silent, seeming like a fossilized remain of some long-dead thing smot upon the mountainside.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You painted
And
a
let me
picture.
find...
I forget what was here.
The Order of Paladins.
Oh.
Order of Paladins.
Yeah, but why did we want that?
Oh, that's sad.
Our boys here said our elf, dark elf boy, I believe, told us that Argynvost Holt was a place of interest.
Ah, okay.
It was
But why?
a place of interest to be explored. Find things here, perhaps some
Have some cold
Maybe
lips.
another
Some-
level.
some treasure and a level up.
Chris, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Produce Flame, the spell itself technically has a range of self, but under the description, it does have a definitive range for how far you can throw the flame. Is that affected by Spell Sniper?
Yeah, I'll give it to you because it's range spell attack. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Okay.
Totes. Yeah. So it's instead of 30, it's 60, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. For now, let's hop off and do a quick pee break, grab some water, grab something like that. Be back at 10 after 8.
Cool.
Hello?
Hello.
I know I'm early. Sorry.
I'm here.
I'm here reading a PDF Wayne sent me about how to add the Cthulhu mythos to a 5th edition game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a he purchased it off the DM's Guild, and let's see, it is Sandy Peterson's Cthulhu Mythos, because I was wondering what I might do for my next campaign is run Out of the Abyss and add like some Cthulhu shit to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds neat.
yeah,
That sounds very cool.
yeah. I think it's cool. I think I'm instead of like the demons, I think it would be like a cult of one of the Cthulhu cults, and they're making everyone crazy.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, in defense of your idea, the in the Cthulhu mythos, not a whole lot of gods like each other, and so you still kind of get the competitive nature of Out of the Abyss when you have all of the self-interested demon lords kind of shoving into the Underdark.
Is that right? Is that right? Okay. I could have the cults at each other's throat, and they're maybe they're kind of changing the demons or something. I'm not sure how I want to go about it, but this PDF is amazing. It's got spells, it's got monsters, it's great.
Guys, we're back to 10-foot squares.
We are back to Christian swears, guys.
Now, Chris, are you absolutely sure that these are not 100-foot squares?
Let me check. Checking my notes. Yes.
Because if so, this mansion is fucking gigantic. That staircase is 300 feet wide.
Yes, it is in fact, each square is 10 feet, but you all have tiny tokens, so nothing really changes.
Cool.
But, for now, as you guys approach, you walk up into what seems to be a bit of a courtyard out in front of the mansion here, and you see, perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite is a moss-covered statue of a dragon. Its wings tucked close to its body. The statue looks east towards the mansion.
Interesting.
So, where would you guys like to go?
Ooh.
Should we, go around and check out Encase the Joint first?
Well, it looks as if it may be easier entry over here.
Also that. We could knock, too, because, the truth always sets you free or something.
I'd like to go and investigate this area.
Okay, so you can go ahead and move your token to about here.
Okay.
Irid would like to look at the statue.
Okay, you can move your token to adjacent to the statue if you so wish.
And can I do an investigation check on it just to kind of check it out?
Sure, roll investigation.
I'm going with Stella.
What? Okay, what invocations do you have, by the way? Do you have the Tech Magic one?
I'm gonna stand up.
Give me a second.
Oh.
No, I have. What is it? I have Thirsting Blade. I have Improved Pact Weapon. I have Maddening Hex, and I have Ghostly Gaze.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me that investigation. And while you do that, Stella, as you're approaching, you see the following.
Okay.
Here lie the blackened beams of a wooden stable, burned to its stone foundation. Looming above the wreckage is the partially collapsed south end of the mansion, all 3 of its floors exposed to the elements. So that's
Is it still smoking?
No, they're just burned. They're just blackened and burned.
Oh.
Can I take a gander? Can I take a gander at maybe the path here to determine if there are any tracks of any recent activity?
Sure, maybe a survival check. And
I
while you're
want to
doing
assist her.
you want to? Okay, so roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Irid, while you're investigating the statue, your knowledge of dragons. How knowledgeable are you about dragons?
Irid probably knows more than the average person, but I wouldn't say he's particularly.
Okay, that's fine. You recognize this dragon as a silver dragon. It's recognizable kind of frill that runs at the top on the top of its head and runs down its back marks it as a silver dragon. And with a 22, you see that the jaw of the statue is hinged. Like there seems to be some kind of. It seems like the jaw can move.
How high up off the ground is it?
The statue itself is on top of the block. The statue itself is about 10 feet tall, but the block on top of it, the block it is on top of, is also 10 feet tall. So it's the mouth that you can see is about 20 feet off the ground.
So Irid would like to try to climb up and see what's going on.
Okay.
With this hinged mouth.
We will return to that in just a moment. Stella, you dig through the dirt of this little path here, assisted by Reese, and you don't find anything by way of recognizable tracks. This path doesn't seem well worn. It looks like nobody's really traveled down it in a while, and it's kind of hardened dirt. So there's nothing by way of tracks that you can see.
Right. I tell Reese, because of the recent weather and the lack of rain in the area, it's difficult to discern any tracks in this ground here.
Well, it's actually beginning to rain a bit now.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk closer to over here.
Okay. So while you do that, Irid, you climb up. It's pretty easy to climb up. There's a lot of little nooks and crannies to get your hands into. The block of granite that it is on is cracked, and the cracks are wide enough for you to find a handhold and stuff like that. So it's easy enough for you to climb up to the mouth of the statue. You're kind of sitting. You're kind of got your one arm wrapped around one of its frills, and you're kind of looking face to face with the statue at the moment.
Irid is just he's gonna kind of duck under it and inspect it from the side as he kind of goes with the hand and tries to pull at the mouth.
Okay. You kind of begin inspecting it, and you place one hand on the chin of the dragon, and kind of just pull on it just a little bit, and easy enough, it comes loose and opens. And inside you see a very well detailed sculpture of the dragon's mouth, and you also see what appears to be this bluish energy inside of it, inside of the dragon's mouth. And as you open it, you watch as this frosted wind kind of blows out from its mouth. You, however, only feel it's like an icy breeze kind of, and there's a couple of flecks of frost that sticks to your armor and your clothes. But other than that, you are unharmed.
Which way is the dragon? The dragon statue is facing towards the manor. Now,
yes.
Could I line up just kind of looking down the sights of this, because I got a real bad feeling. Is this mouth kind of pointed at the door?
It is.
Okay, so that's a note for later.
That's a secret tool we will use later.
And by that I mean it's a secret tool that we will avoid, hopefully. Yeah, so Irid's gonna dip off this statue and rejoin the others.
Okay. So go ahead and move down either next to Dabri or Stella. Reese, you step up towards the ruined tower there, and as you walk up, you kind of see there's rubble all over the floor, and on the far side of the room, on the far side of this tower that you're looking at, you see a partially open door.
I look at the others, and I put my finger to my lips, and I motion them to follow me.
Roll me a stealth check.
Hell yeah. Let's get in this bitch.
Okay.
Stealth 23. Is anybody else following you, or are you going alone?
I will stealth as well. Stealth.
Okay, everybody's going in there. Make me a stealth check.
Shine.
Should have done pass without a trace. Ooh, Gabrielle.
So far, so good.
No.
So far, so good. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
I clicked it. It's not going.
Oh no.
Oh,
the suspense. Oh my gosh!
there it goes. That's not bad. That's
You
not bad.
did it.
This
Um,
certainly
I
could
don't
have
know
been
why It always
worse.
makes me click things twice.
Okay. So Reese, go ahead and walk up to this door. Okay,
Can't
so
see
you look in. I'll get rid of that then.
Oh, that's better. I can see now. I'll just put
Okay.
myself here.
Okay. So you're currently peeking through the door,
I'm peeking
and you
through, yeah.
see rubble is strewn throughout much of this vast chamber. Give me 1 second with my book, so that way I can. There we go. Rubble is strewn throughout much of this vast chamber, caused by the partial collapse of the rooms above it. On the pink marble floor, fallen chandeliers lie amid broken chairs and other furnishings. Thick webs stretch from wall to wall, and moving among them are too many giant spiders to count. When in fact, you take a second, there are 9 of them. This,
Too many.
the book just likes to be dramatic.
When you say giant spiders,
Oh shit!
okay,
I say
that answers the question.
That's what I mean.
I back up and as quietly as possible close the door.
Okay. You slowly shut the door.
What was in
Why
there?
are they that color?
Giant fucking spiders.
Oh, smart idea. Closing the
think-
door then.
I move slowly over here. I go, just wait, hang on. Okay,
Okay. Make me one more stealth check.
I move back.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking. I just went for a look,
Okay.
but I can if you want me to.
No. I thought you were gonna try and step out. If you were stepping out,
No,
then it'd be
no.
another stealth check.
I look at everybody and I go, we probably shouldn't fight them in there. If we can lure them out into the courtyard or to where the barn is burnt, we might have a better chance.
Oh.
But there are 9 of them.
Now, I do have some interesting information if we're going to talk about baiting. I can't say this for certain, but I get the distinct impression that after fiddling around with the dragon statue, that it is part of some sort of elaborate trap involving the front door, and possibly just frost blasting anything that tries to open it or leave it without some kind of whatever
So-
it is.
Front door is out.
Can spiders open doors?
No, they don't have opposable thumbs.
Okay.
Now, alternatively, we could try to bait them into this trap.
We could try. Sounds like a lot of effort to getting them from here to over there.
Well, I can move pretty fast. I could probably bait them to get in
I
front of
could
the dragon.
too.
I'm just of the opinion that I don't think they're going to leave this area. I don't know if you know a whole lot about spiders, but they're not usually.
Well, right, which is why I think we could pull them out like one at a time, or like attack them here, see what they do, and then pull back if they start to ambush or start to all freak
Why
out.
don't we just go look at one of the other?
Or we could do that.
But the front entrance is out, Irid, you said.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gone around the whole building. We don't
Okay.
know what else is. I'm just saying, if you guys want to fight spiders, that's fine.
I think we're gonna have to.
I mean, I'm not above killing some arachnids.
Well, I did glimpse an opening to the back, so let's go around back.
But the long way around.
Yeah, around the top to the north.
Now, what if we pincer maneuver them?
What's that?
2 of us can get them from this side, and the other 2 can get them from the other side.
Ooh,
Nah, it
There's
sounds.
a timer.
that sounds like fun.
Let's
Maybe-
check the other side first. And make our
Okay.
decision that way.
Okay. So you guys begin making your way to the northern side, like this way.
This way.
Stella tiptoes outside the door very humorously. She
Okay.
starts walking normally.
Irid is going to take the long way around this dragon statue.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I see him do that and I follow.
Okay. You guys can stop about. You guys can get all the way up to here.
Where? Oh,
I
okay,
had
yeah.
to scroll up.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some windows
Uh,
here.
Okay. You can move up just a little further, get to about here, so you can see the northern side.
Okay.
Cool. You see an iron gate that seems to be chained shut, and it's closed off. It closes off a 10-foot tall archway on the northern wall of the mansion.
This is a weird time to be remembering this, but didn't we say we were going to meet those berserkers at Yesterhill at some point?
I think I just told them to wait there for us. I didn't give them a specific time that we would appear.
They'd be really great to fight some spiders with right now.
Well, I mean, I think the problem with that there is, barbarians are just like a big, like they're the hammer, we're the scalpel kind of deal.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Says the Goliath.
I take offense to that. I think I am very precise in everything I do. Do you not believe so?
Nope. Yeah, no, I believe so. Yep.
I saw her cleave a dude in half once. That was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's certainly better than missing 3 times.
Ooh, shots fired. I believe.
I mean, like, after she told you to do the thing with the hips, you did get both of those twig blights.
Let's just go. We got like fucking things to deal with right now, guys. Come on.
I did mention that I was sensitive, so please keep that in mind. But I am precise.
Oh my god.
For what it's worth.
All right. Can I just tell us what's happening here, Chris?
You see the metal gate here. On the northern side, you see another tower over here, and you see what looks to be more land behind it. Where would you guys like to go?
Chris, see through the windows at all?
Yeah.
The windows are quite dusty, but if you kind of clean that one off, and you look inside, and you see the following for that room. Tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows that encircle this parlor. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie in disarray. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with a faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds.
A metallic dragon?
Yes.
What kind of metallic?
Metallic dragons. Just all of them.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, all of the metallics. Oh, cool.
All the metal boys.
Is that gate right there? Is it like a barred iron gate, or is it like a solid metal?
So it's bars, and they seem to be the only thing holding them in place is a chain with a padlock on the front of it.
Interesting. Okay. What about in this window? Oh.
Looking through that window, you see tattered brown drapes that cover the windows of the circular room, and a heavy curtain hangs across the archway to the south. Strewn about the floor is the wreckage of half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture.
Do they look slept in recently?
It's hard to tell from outside.
I don't know, guys. I think we're gonna have to just fucking kill some spiders.
It looks like this place has been abandoned for a while.
Mm-hmm. And the answer we want for what's in here is going to be deep inside of it. Oh, look! Secret graveyard!
Secret graveyard! You see, tucked behind the mansion is a frog-shrouded cemetery enclosed by a 7-foot-tall fence of wrought iron. In the northeast corner stands a mausoleum.
We could fuck with this.
I think this would be cool. We could check out the mausoleum. We could do a little grave robbing.
Sure, I like
I'm
it.
kidding. I'm kidding. It's been long enough. It's now archaeology.
It's not archaeology because that's for animal bones.
Well, I hardly think that
It's no. Is it paleontology?
Paleontology is for animal bones. Archaeology is for.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, and I wouldn't describe his job as digging up animal bones.
I
Gotcha.
So-
point. Why do people bury themselves with with valuables? Wouldn't it be better to leave them to their family members?
Because
or
they're
friends?
greedy assholes, and I to start climbing this fence.
Take it up with the Mayans. Okay, so you start. So you guys, it's easy enough to climb this fence. I'm sure all of us have at one time in their lives jumped over an iron fence. So you guys kind of climb up and hop over the fence and get down into the graveyard there. And as you land, you suddenly feel like someone or something is watching you.
Oh,
Okay.
gross.
So,
Go ahead.
okay, so Irid has his ghost gaze. Okay, so this being a graveyard and this being Curse of Strahd, Irid is kind of a ghostly gaze, and he's gonna keep his eyes towards the ground and see if, like, seeing through the ground, he begins to notice. He's gonna keep an eye out for any unquiet dead.
Yeah, can
Okay.
I just do that?
Sure. Okay. One sec.
That's a better idea, but Irid's still gonna have his eyes of seeing through walls on.
No, that's, I mean, yeah.
Okay. So you send your ping out, and you do not get any pings, and nor do you see anything beneath the ground, Irid.
Okay.
However, as you guys are kind of looking around and taking stock, you see, looking up, you spot a well-dressed man with a thick mane of thistledown hair observing you from a high tower window. Sorry, let me double check. Yes. He is near the top of this tower specifically.
I blow him a kiss.
And as you blow your kiss at him, he just kind of draws the curtain and disappears from view.
I yell up. I say, "Hello, up there. I am Stella Dunathala. We mean no."
Shh.
Are we still in stealth mode?
Well,
Are you asking that in
Not.
character or out of character?
I'm pretty much always in character.
I mean, we're in a graveyard. This is Barovia. It's probably best not to draw attention to ourselves.
I think it's a little late for that.
Yeah, now.
I mean, there are open graves here. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, what's with that?
Do you
What are the-
respect them?
I want to look at this open grave here. Is there a name on the headstone?
I really wish you had.
Sure. You walk over, and actually, all the graves here are too weather-worn to read. They have been completely just washed out. However, make me a perception check.
Oh, fudge nuggets.
Oh,
Yeah.
nuggets.
Are these empty graves, or are they just weather opened graves?
I think we're gonna find out.
You kind of kneel down and kind of look through the grave dirt and everything like that. And these graves were not dug up. Whatever was in the grave dug out.
Oh.
I relay the message.
Keep your head on a swivel, Dabria. Reese, seems like there are spookums afoot.
I'm gonna check.
Boy.
I'm gonna check in here real quick.
Okay. So you walk into the mausoleum. Don't go in there yet. Stop.
I'm not.
What can Irid see with his special eyes through the door to the mausoleum?
Some creepy shit.
So can you post that in chat so that way I know exactly what? Do you just straight up see through the walls?
It
Like,
says
just
see through solid objects.
It's like what Helios had.
Right, 30 feet. The special sight lasts for 1 minute until concentration ends. During that time, you receive objects as ghostly, transparent images. Can't.
You can't
Okay.
use it again until you finish a long or short rest, though.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but I imagine, has it been?
Cool. I didn't. No. I will say. I thought it was just those are just your special eyes. I didn't know it was like a ability.
No,
Which is
he's
why-
he's
which is why-
using it.
Okay. So your ghostly eyes peer through, and you see ghostly. Just imagine everything I'm about to describe as ghostly, and I will try to ignore anything that describes color. Okay. Tarnished.
Oh, nope, you've done it.
Wow. Right out of the gate, huh?
Tarnished gray.
You
Tarnished gray.
see You see gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings that cling to a stone-tiled roof of this mausoleum. An 8-foot tall, 4-foot wide white marble door.
Oh, nope, wait.
4-foot wide marble door is set in the southwest wall and engraved with a name, Argynvost.
Argynvost! Halt!
Yeah.
Argynvost. So,
That makes sense.
a family name is Argynvost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So basically, looking at what I'm gathering is this is just kind of like
And this is their hold. It's Argynvost hold. Right? Does that make sense?
Argynvost Holt.
Holt.
Maybe his name is Holt.
yeah. So this is just kind of like a I don't want to say receiving room, but there's nothing particularly interesting about this room aside from the door on the other side, right?
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay, the door is unlocked. You kind of push it open, and it's actually really easy to open. And I can get rid of it. Hold on. Be cool, man. And what your eyes had not revealed is that these gargoyles are in tarnished and silver plated. And then you also see written on the wall is a. Okay, so the interior mausoleum is dark and dusty. You see 4 empty alcoves with raised floors. And then finally, southwest wall. So no, this is just the wall you guys. So the door that I just described is actually the door
We just
that you
walked
guys
through.
just walked through.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, you do see written on the wall on the far side a verse. Does anybody speak Draconic?
Nope.
Let me
Nope.
check. That's negative.
No.
Abyssal,
wait.
common, primordial, infernal.
Debria?
I mean, I don't, but I'm just looking at my spells.
Okay.
Nothing.
Yeah, you see words written in it's Draconic script, but you guys don't know how to read it.
Can
Can I-
Stella begin? Oh, sorry.
Oh, nope. I think you and I were just going to do the exact same thing. I was going to copy down the script in my
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, Stella's gonna copy down the script on the cleanest part of her sheet of paper.
Okay. Yeah, so you can totally do that. Just mark down that you have the Draconic. Write down Argynvost Hall Draconic script.
Okay.
I was going to do the same.
Okay, then you can do it as well. You know what? Everybody can do it.
Irid's good.
Irid's good.
Irid
Yeah,
can't
it's
read.
good out here.
My character doesn't take notes.
All right.
My favorite character trait.
Irid only has a minute worth of eyes, so he's just gonna keep his head on a swivel.
I look at Irid and I point up to the door to the mansion.
This door here.
Yes.
Irid is gonna sprint.
Okay, this is
Up to
the
this door.
last.
I'll follow him.
Yeah, this is the last thing. Okay, so you are not moving stealthily. Good to know.
Fuck.
That's very good to know.
He's gotta make sure he's got enough time to look through the door.
Hang 'em up now. Let me do this real quick. Roll 1d20 minus 3. Okay. Okay, so you run up to the door and quickly look through, and you see, again, I will do my best to avoid the descriptions. So you see cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony, and a door set into the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. That's the door you guys are currently at. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall arching windows set with panels of glass, stained glass that you guys can see. Decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. With your special eyes, you also see 3 humanoid figures that are kneeling in front of the altar on this side of the room. That upon you running up, have begun to stand and draw their weapons.
So,
What-
gang, I got good news and I got bad news.
More, not more spiders, right?
Okay, so good news is it's not spiders.
Oh, good.
Bad news is it is something else, probably undead.
Oh, that's.
They got
definitely
weapons.
Is it undead?
So can I make a suggestion that if they're gonna come out here, why don't we have you waiting for them, Stella? Ambush
And
them.
I'm gonna be over here.
worse. I like it.
I jump down and I run over here.
You're
with my
you have
arrows ready.
The best ideas.
And then I'll sit on this side of the door, and
Maybe.
Summon your sword.
oh, my sword is just by default now out just in general because it doesn't take anything to just have it out. There's no time limit, so.
Do you want
Okay.
me to try and,
Irid, as you're kind of standing there getting ready,
Oh,
Stella,
hang
you...
on. Oh, Deborah
Oh.
was saying
Deborah,
something.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna. Do you want me to try and destroy him?
What?
I mean, that,
Hell yeah!
Hell
that's up to you. That sounds like some rad stuff, but
I have a feeling they're not undead.
Yeah, that's kind of. Okay, well, I'll check first.
No, checking first is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you doing the Eyes of the Grave?
I'm gonna do it when they come out.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to, because it says if they're not behind total cover, and so I assume being behind a door would be.
no,
Would be
Chris, I got a
cover.
question because I can't
Yes.
actually see the room itself.
Mhm.
What shape was the room?
I will draw it. It's like this kind of shape.
All right.
Lovely drawing, Chris.
Thanks.
Thank
I did real good on it. And while you're kind of inspecting the room and everything, you actually see through this window a humanoid figure kind of moving like a shadow. And as it kind of moves, it steps into a place there's like an area where it can peer through, and you see this like yellow eye. That's like glowing with energy, and it looks directly at you, Irid. Make me a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Oh boy,
Oh God.
you said.
Here we go again.
You said what a wisdom.
I'm not-
Vengeful game. Oh no, paralyzed. Ooh, that's not great. Not good at all.
That's not good.
Yes.
Okay. However, you make your save.
Be
Mhm.
gone.
You feel it. You feel this kind of this dark energy kind of wash over you, and Stella, you hear on the other side of the wall. Be gone from this accursed place, pawns of the Devil's Strahd.
Oh, how dare!
We're here.
No, we don't like him either.
We're here to kill him.
Your lies will not reach us. Be gone.
All right, fine. I shoot him with an arrow.
No.
Through the window.
Through the wall.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a roll. He is in 3/4 cover, so he's gonna +5 to his AC.
I'm gonna use sharpshooter, so that don't make no gosh darn sense.
Okay.
I'm also gonna hunter's mark him.
Okay.
Yes. Sharpshooter, hunter's mark. Bam!
You hear
I'm getting dangerously close to a point where my hexblade curse is nearly as good as your hunter's mark.
you hear Stella. You hear on the other side of the wall. So then, you have elected the way of pain. A 21 will hit.
I turn and I tell Reese and I say, "We have elected the way of pain, apparently." So.
Their pain.
I was gonna say I'm gonna shout out like that didn't end so well for the last people who
Fought us.
said that.
Ask the hags.
You will find us to be more trouble than simple hags.
You're a simple hag.
And as that begins to happen, you hear the bar on the far side of the door beginning to open. Roll me initiative.
Sick burn.
We gotta click on Irid first. That's a thing.
Stella's always ahead of me in initiative.
Oh, it's because she has advantage on that shit.
I need
Irid always
that.
goes
I'm
first
not-
or last. There's no in between.
I need it.
Take
Okay.
7 levels in Barbarian, you can have it.
Irid, you are up first.
Irid is gonna take a. Is the door open now?
The door is not open yet. They're going to open it on their turn.
Is the window broken open?
The window is broken, but he still has half cover.
Well, Irid is gonna take an Eldritch Blast straight through that window, and it's not gonna be affected by cover because he has Spell Sniper.
Look at
Cool.
us.
Yeah,
Snipers. At range snipers.
That's my first one. Does it
14 hits.
Ooh.
hit? He's gonna take a. He's gonna take 3,
3 whole damage.
Again.
and then we're gonna hit him one more again
Yeah. Get it.
14 will hit again.
Wow.
with
Or
another.
three.
Oh,
wow,
yes.
how about that
You
shit?
rolled
That's
6
Literally-
dice.
that's extremely unlikely. Wow.
Okay, anything else, Irid?
No, that is it for Irid.
Okay,
Dice-
Stella,
Dice
you're
Roller
up.
is drunk. Okay, Stella will open the door.
Okay, the door is barred.
Oh shit.
Oh,
so
bust
they're
that
moving the
shit down.
bar. Yeah, can I go ahead and rage first thing? First thing.
Okay.
And mark it off the rage. And I got 2 more of the day.
Get it,
And
Stella.
yeah, then I would like to just fucking go ham on the door and either roll a strength check to take it down, to take it out of my way.
Okay, go ahead and roll strength at advantage
Cool beans.
because of your rage.
27.
27. With that, you take your axe. Do you have an axe?
I have a hand axe, yeah.
Hand axe. You take out the hand
Oh,
axe.
I
and-
actually got a great axe as well.
Oh, yeah. You take the great axe. You start going to work on this door. And you do the "Here's Johnny" thing. But instead of a terrified Sherry Duvall, you see instead 3 armored knights with long swords in their hands and just a cold, dead, shriveled face poking out from rusted, tattered armor as the door falls to pieces before you.
Cool. And
And I
very
will
barely controlled anger. She says, "No, it's your pain that you will feel today."
Hell yeah.
We shall see. Reese, your go.
I'm shooting that guy again, this time with all 3 of my shots.
Okay.
With sharpshooter.
Get him.
Go!
Get
Go
him.
full!
Oh shit! Come on.
10 will miss.
That's a sharpshooter for you.
Oh my god!
That's sharpshooter
7
for
will
you.
miss.
But see, it's only subtracting 5 from that.
Oh.
So the
Still,
first
it's
one would
shitty
have hit.
rolls.
The second one
Yeah,
wouldn't
The
have.
first one, yeah, I want the first one.
All right, third one.
Yes.
15 will hit
Oh yes.
for wowzers kerplowzers. A whopping 32 points of damage.
Plus, yeah.
Plus anything else?
Well, no, I was thinking the other one before. That was 22. I don't know
Ah.
if that, or if that was just to break the window.
What do you mean, 22?
I hit him before. Before
Yeah.
we started initiative.
Yes.
No, I know. I was just saying it in my. Sorry, I was just saying it in my head. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I said it out loud. I didn't mean to.
So he has 2 arrows in his head.
Cool.
As he just kind of stands there, not yet bloodied.
I'm gonna move a little bit and go here, because maybe it's the angle. You know, maybe I need a better angle.
As their turn comes, this guy regenerates. And the other 2 boys are going to step out and do some fucking work.
Okay.
So you just busted down the door, so they're gonna hit you. First and foremost, though, this guy's gonna step here, and Stella, make me a wisdom save.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Stella.
Aren't you?
Come on.
Don't barbarians get bonuses to this while enraging, or is that just one
not
subclass?
yet.
That's
Yeah, not
that's
yet.
one subclass.
Not yet. Tell me I can do it. Someone tell me I can do it. Come on.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Fuck.
Fuck. Oh shit.
I definitely
yeah.
did not do it.
You are paralyzed.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So while you're paralyzed, the other two are gonna start hitting you.
Yeah.
So first and foremost is this guy. Oh, and they also both take 2 attacks. So that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For meaty damage. So we're just gonna add 20 to whatever I roll. So that's gonna be a 36 damage. Halved
halved?
because it's slashing.
Oh yeah, it is halved. So I'm going to add 36. So I'm going to add what, like 13? No. Math.
18.
18. Okay.
And then second attack.
Where's that extra damage coming from?
These are automatic crits because she's paralyzed.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
12 is what you need because
12
I'm
is
a
what I
barbarian.
need.
Yeah, I'm a barbarian.
Okay. Then that's going to be another 20, so 38 points of damage.
38. So
Have to 19.
19.
The other
That
one
would've
now.
killed me instantly.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
So that's going to be 22 points of damage. Have to 11. And then one more. Oh, 10's not going to hit.
10 will not, as it turns out. Hot damn.
Wait a minute. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Can I
Oh, your
cancel
Sentinel Death's
an
Door.
automatic?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You can cancel one of them. Do you want to cancel the big one?
Yeah.
The big one
Okay.
of the 38.
So instead of 19, you just take 9, so add 10 hit points back.
Okay.
I just didn't. It didn't even occur to me because they're automatic and yeah.
No, it makes sense to me. Makes sense to me, dog.
Sounds good.
Okay. That's that. Dabria, you're up.
I'm gonna just move over here so I can actually see him.
Ouch.
Probably a bad idea. This guy right here. I'm gonna that.
Okay. Which one are you cursing?
This one.
Okay.
And then I don't think I have any spells that are bonus actions, so I'm going to keep moving over here.
Okay.
That's it.
Irid.
Irid is going to Hexblade's Curse on this man right here.
You're about to ruin this old man's career.
We're fucked.
You're goddamn right. And then he's gonna Thirsting Blade it, and so he's just gonna hit it with a big sword.
Okay. A 10 will miss, unfortunately.
Get another attack. Thank goodness.
Okay.
Thirsting
Swing
Blade, yes.
18 will hit. And this is a crit. Alright, he's got vulnerability to damage, so it's even worse. Okay.
It was almost a crit.
So it was almost a crit. Okay, so 12 double to 24.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Very good.
And then the path to the grave ends at that point.
Okay. Cool. Stella.
That's all Irid can do.
Okay. Stella, you are paralyzed.
Yes, I would like to go ahead and make that save at the end of my round.
I believe it's.
Till the end of his turn, isn't it?
Yeah, at the end
Yeah.
of the turn. I have disadvantage on it.
You're also frightened
I
of
am
the
frightened.
Revenant.
Right, so I have disadvantage on this.
So you can save. So you can save for the frightened.
Right.
Yeah.
Save, just the frightened. Let's see, the target is frightened. The frightened target.
Okay, so just as a reminder, you are no longer paralyzed.
Oh,
Because the target is paralyzed until the Revenant dies, or deals damage, or the Revenant dies.
Until that Revenant deals damage.
He's the one who cast it. This one I have
Oh,
a
is
hunter's
he?
marked.
what?
Yeah. The one I have a hunter's marked, yeah.
He's
I
The
thought
the
one
it was
bad.
casting it.
He stood back and let his buddies do it.
Turn.
I thought it was one of the ones coming through the door. That's a big ol' my bad.
If I make this save, is it for both the paralyzed and the frightened, or just?
It is just for the frightened. You are paralyzed until the Revenant deals damage to it, which is him,
Okay.
or until the end of his next turn.
Well, all I can do is
And then,
try to
okay. So when the paralysis ends, the target is frightened. So you're not frightened right now.
I got
You're
it. I am
frightened.
paralyzed until he takes damage, right?
Yeah, or until the end of his next turn.
Oh, right.
Cool, Reese.
I have an idea. I'd pull out the Sun Sword and use my bonus action to make it light up.
Okay.
Check it. And I'd look at them and I go, "You fools! Would we be carrying this if we were not here to kill Strahd?"
We will not be fooled by your parlous tricks,
Oh, Jesus.
servants of the Devil Strahd.
Okay, alright. I shoot him with my arrows.
All right.
I probably can't. Is this guy in full cover?
Yeah, these stairs rise up about 10 feet.
Well, then I will get this guy then.
Alright.
Without a hunter's mark, but with sharpshooter, because I have that option also in my stat blocks. There.
Yeah, they're 20 feet up. 22 will hit against this guy
Yeah. The one,
Okay.
yeah.
for 17.
And again,
Okay.
balls.
10 will miss. Okay. On their turns, they both regain 10 hit points.
Gonna run up there and stab him. At my next turn. Parlor trick. You like this parlor trick?
This guy hasn't taken damage yet, but you did hit the other guy, so he's going to turn on you, Irid. So you're taking an attack. We'll see how it goes. That is a 20 to hit
That hits.
for 14 damage.
That's a big oof.
And then one more. That's 20 to hit for 17.
You're at 0.
Okay.
Or rather, he's
You're
at
at
1.
Death Ward!
Death Ward!
Oh, that's big.
Okay. And I will say, just because it's fucking broken, I will say the paralyzed drops.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, me rolling all these guys in the same turn would really, really suck.
Right.
Um,
You could redo it over, and then immediately, as soon as it ends for him, then it could begin for another.
Well, I mean, that's kind of his plan at the moment. That's the thing, so you would have to make another save. But for now, this guy's going to get his attacks against you,
Okay.
but they're not going to be automatic crits.
All right.
And they're just normal rolls, they're not an advantage.
Cool.
That's a 18 to hit
Yes.
for 11,
All right.
halve to 6,
All right.
and then 18 to hit for 7, halve to 3.
Okay. Still up.
Okay, make me a wisdom save.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, well, you are frightened. Not that it matters. 12 is not going to do it. You are paralyzed yet again.
Yep. That's fine. Everything's good. Everything's fine, everyone.
Cool.
Don't freak out. I'm not freaking out. Don't freak out.
He's just staying there. He's giving everyone the evil eyes. Dabria.
Okay, I'm going to, shit.
Yeet.
This is
Yeet!
So, you're mostly dead, and you're also mostly dead.
Yeah.
That's bad. I think I'm gonna have to use the scroll, guys.
Do it!
I don't know how I do that.
What is this? What scroll is it?
Mass Cure Wounds?
Ah. So it's just like cast a normal spell, except it's out of the scroll.
The scroll gets used up when you're done.
I'll put the information in chat.
Okay, so it's 3d8.
It should be in the compendium, actually. If you just click on the little eye, you just search it. I got all the rules because I paid Wizards of the Coast $50 to let me use it.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Thank you, Wizards. I did it mostly for me, but I will allow it to appear as though I'm being incredibly generous.
I mean, I did the same thing with D&D Beyond. So.
Mm-hmm. And I have the Monster Manual too, which is huge.
Oh.
I have Monster Manual and Mordenkainen's. I didn't get Volos yet.
Yeah.
I should have got Volos, because Volos, I would use a lot more shit out of Volos than I would out of Mordenkainen's, but hey, here we are.
Okay.
Ooh, big numbers.
Oh!
2 each, right?
So actually, no, you're at 1, that's right.
Yeah, he's. It could have been better, but.
So everyone gets back 20 hit points.
Why, thank you.
And I have an idea, but I can't do it right now.
I will say, the only one who even looks vaguely damaged is the guy in the back, and you guys are watching as his wounds are closing.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Irid has a plan.
I
Does
have
he
a plan
now?
as well.
That
I'm gonna.
makes
I
one
think
of
we
us.
all have
That makes
plans,
two
and
of
none
us.
of them go together.
I don't.
Anything else, Dabria?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I
Irid.
can do anything.
Okay, so everything that I can see right now is technically a visible space, correct?
Yes. Everything
Uh,
your token can see, you can see.
Irid's gonna Misty Step
Okay.
into this room behind this man.
Can I,
Okay.
Can I ask what the dotted lines mean?
There are balconies up above.
Okay, that's.
Other than that, this is open floor.
Yeah, so Irid's gonna Misty Step behind this dude, and would it count as flanking when I attack him?
We are not doing flanking rules.
Never mind. Forgot about
I
that.
am fairly certain that we decided not to do that because shit would get crazy up in here.
Either way, he's still gonna hit this man with a big sword.
Well, let's see it. 17 will hit. That is 19 points of damage.
Nicely
Very
done.
good. He's still up.
And he's gonna hit one more again.
One more again. 21 will hit. For 18 points of damage.
Nicely
Alright, he's just below bloodied. So you're putting a couple wounds into this guy, and he turns to you and he says, "You fools. We will destroy you. It would be smarter to leave this accursed place."
I mean, now you've hurt me and my friend.
Oh, sure. Okay. Fair. I guess you die. Stella, you are paralyzed. Reese.
Okay, so I've planned this out. So 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna stab this fool with that fucking sun sword.
Okay, go right ahead.
And while I'm doing it, I'm going, does this feel like a parlor trick?
14 will just barely hit. For
The other 7 is for
14.
undead.
Oh yeah, this boy is very undead. So that's 14 points of damage. That's radiant damage, correct?
They're not. Yes, they're not gonna listen to us. They're undead.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
You get another
One more.
attack, right?
One more again.
One more again.
Fuckers.
28 will hit. You rolled 28 first.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you rolled twice. 28 will hit.
Yes.
Roll that damage. 17. Jankies. Cool. Anything else?
I just regret trying to ally myself with undead because they don't listen to reason, and I knew that. I should have known.
Okay. As their turn comes, Irid, you watch as the guy in front of you regains 10 hit points. And Reese, you watch as the guy in front of you does not regain 10 hit points because you hit him with, let me double check, radiant damage.
I look back at Dabri and I go, Radiant.
I gotta keep people alive first.
But for now, they are going to fuck up your barbarian. And that is what's going to happen here. So, first longsword at advantage is an 18 to hit.
Yes, sir.
For 17,
This
that's...
is, I'm paralyzed, right?
And
Yes.
raging.
so that's 37. Are you going to cancel it,
Yeah.
Dabria?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just 17 halved to 8.
Okay.
Second attack. 14 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, we need to get you better AC.
That's 22 damage plus 20 is 42 damage.
Fuck me.
You down?
No. 21, right? 21?
Halved to 21, yeah.
Still up.
Cool.
Ball
The
sacks.
other one now.
It's okay. It's okay.
7
15
will
to
not.
hit?
15, yes, damn it. Damn it.
That'll be 15 plus 20, 25.
Yeah, she's down.
Wait, he took damage, didn't he? The
Just-
guy
it ha-
doing the
it-
glare.
From this guy. This guy's the one doing the glare.
Right, but he took damage, right? So does that stop it? Because
No,
Irid...
it's when
Feels
he
damage.
damages her.
Ah, fucking...
Or the end of
That's
his turn.
a bunch of horseshit! What?
I'm sorry I abandoned you, Stella.
So that's gonna be 25 halved to no, I'm sorry, 35 halved to 17.
Yeah, I need 8. Down she goes.
Down she goes. This boy's got one more attack, so he's gonna step over Stella's corpse up to Reese.
Don't have advantage on me. Oh, balls.
Does a 20 hit
Yes.
for 18.
Ow.
And Irid, the one on you, turns around and draws his blade on you.
Fuck. Oh no. Oh!
Is an 8 hit?
Nate will not hit.
Nah.
Does a 20 hit?
Unfortunately, yes.
You take 15 damage.
No.
But I'm not down. That's
Okay.
the important bit.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay.
You
Okay.
need to get out of there.
Yeah.
Your boy has. Listen, I'm on a mission to
Can
save.
you update your hit points so we can see what you're at?
I'm updating as we speak.
Okay.
Y'all give me a friggin' second.
That's
We're so
scary.
nervous.
We're
As
looking-
we speak.
This is all green bars right now. I'm like looking at everyone's green bars. I'm like,
Okay.
Dabria, your go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's not going well.
I believe in you, cleric. I've always believed in you.
Okay.
It's really reassuring when you don't use her name.
Hey, cleric. You're doing great, cleric.
Come on. Come on, heel monkey.
But I believe
That's
in
fine.
Andrith and her constant Twitter updates that inspire me day after day after day to live a good life.
Hell,
Keep
yes, yes,
being-
yes.
I too believe in the power of the heel monkey.
That's oh shit. That should just be max though. So
Yeah. So
That's
it's
eight.
3d4.
When do you
Yeah,
say-
3d4, so 12.
So 12.
Plus 5. 17.
So 17.
All right,
17.
All right. That feels
So
good.
you're up.
That feels good.
Okay. You're gonna be just make a strength check real quick.
Okay.
You got somebody on top of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do.
We're about to see who's gonna get shunted. Okay, he is
19.
shunted.
I shut that motherfucker.
Cool. You're no longer dying.
Okay.
Cue epic music.
And as a bonus action, do you want to use anything for your action? Oh no, that's for Dabria.
Oh, right.
Wait,
I just look at them and go, focus fire.
Healing word's a bonus action?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As my action.
I cry.
Oh, I can't do that. I cannot cast Beacon of Hope. Son of a. I really want to cast Beacon of Hope.
Focus fire.
No, hang on. I'm going to.
Radiant some asses.
I'm gonna use Eyes of the Grave on this son of a bitch.
Okay.
What does that do?
It.
Neck
Or
is
not Eyes of the
vulnerable.
Grave. The channel.
Path to the grave.
Path to the Grave.
Ooh.
There's so many grave things.
And I look at Stella and I'm like, fuck, focus fire, I got this guy.
Okay. That's your turn. Irid.
Oh, son of a... Leave.
All right, so Irid is gonna, with the with the greatest of all power.
This had better be good.
Leave.
I need y'all to quit pressuring me because now.
I'm sorry. I take that back.
You
Okay,
can do
so-
it.
General question.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, never mind. I'm just gonna hit it. I don't want to waste my last spell.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I think you should.
19 will hit
Alright.
for 13.
And then another one.
Yes. Yes.
23 will hit
Come on, big numbers. That's
for
good.
15.
That's good.
That's good.
Okay.
15.
Cool. Stella,
And-
you are. Sorry.
As a bonus action, I will Maddening Hex the this dude and this dude. They're just gonna take 5 psychic damage with no real save or anything to do about that.
Okay, can you post that in chat?
Yes. It actually made me more. Da-da-da-da-da. Maddening Hex.
Sorry, it goes for your hair spell. Within 5 feet of it. Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Equal to charisma modifier. You got +5 charisma?
Oh no, it's +4, my bad.
Okay.
So it is 4 psychic damage.
Full psychic damage. Let me check resistances. Cool. So they both take 2 psychic damage.
Ow! How dare they be mentally fortuitous?
Okay. Anything else? Irid?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Stella,
Oh yeah.
you are no longer paralyzed and also no longer raging.
Right. I will rage.
Okay.
And I will lay into this fool right here. This turkey. This
Lay in that fool.
This jerkwad thing. With a raging blood spear.
Raging Blood Spear. 23 will hit for
8.
8 whole damages.
Alright,
Fuck.
and I will do some more damages.
Fuck.
15.
Sorry, I'm spazzing out at the moment. I had to sneeze and then there's like buttons not working. So 8 and 15 will hit. Yes,
Cool. For another 10.
for another 10.
And I will stand here and say, fuck you, thing, whatever you are. I am Stella Dunathala. I am the leader of the Berserker clan.
Well, Stella, you will die here.
We'll see
Reese.
about that.
You keep.
I'm gonna hit the guy that we tagged with the thingy with
Okay.
the sunblade.
Go right ahead.
Oh.
28 will hit.
It was 19 first, to be fair.
Oh, 19.
I
will
don't know
hit
why I
as well.
double clicked, but I'm gonna use both of them.
Okay.
So 28 doubled to 56,
Yikes.
and I don't
No,
know if you'll
yeah.
accept it on both hits.
No, it's just the next hit.
Okay, so the next one then is 20. Is that 21?
Yeah, 21. So with that, you drive your sunblade into the center of this thing's chest, and you watch as it falls to ash before you.
Did it need both hits?
It needed both hits.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into the room.
Here, it
And
gets
stand.
hit points back. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
gonna stand right here and just start swinging it and just trying to draw fire. Be
Okay.
like, come on, motherfuckers!
Yeah, taunt him.
Okie doke.
I need to. I can take the hits right now. Those two
know.
can't. Oh. I got 3 undead kills, guys. I'm so proud of myself.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So with that, the Revenants are going to go. Irid, the one on you is going to swing.
Jerk.
That's a crit.
And he's down.
Oh wait,
Uh,
wait, no, you're gonna go down if I cancel that too, aren't you?
Yeah. Either
Yeah.
way, 15.
You might be.
Yeah.
He might be dead. So that'd be
It'd be 15 plus 29, right? So
no. It'd
40.
be 15 plus 20. Just 15 plus 20.
Oh
So
yeah,
that'd
if
be
he hits
35.
me with this crit, I will die. I will flat out just go
yeah,
to
no,
negative hit
Why?
points.
I'm canceling that then.
why 20 though?
Because they're rolling 2d10s for damage.
No, that's fine, but I'm talking Irid's hit points. Wouldn't it have to be 15 plus 29 in order to insta-kill him? It's whatever's remaining plus your max, right?
I thought
Yes.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
So it would be 44 hit points he would have to hit
Yeah,
in
you're
order to
just,
insta kill him.
yeah,
I
you're just
thought it-
down.
I thought it was just you'd have to take your max hit points on a single hit.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's whatever you
So
have plus your max.
Yeah.
So if you were at
I'm letting it
full,
go.
it'd be 29 times 2.
I'm very close though.
I'm letting it
Aren't
go
we
just
all?
because I want to save as many of the. I only get 5 of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so Irid, you go down.
All right.
Irid, the world dying. His second attack, he's gonna do it against you, Reese.
Cool.
18 to hit.
That hits.
For 12.
Okay.
And Stella,
Shit. No.
that's an 11 to hit.
No, sir.
Okay. How about a 7?
No,
Nice.
sir. Yeah.
This guy does not heal. No, this guy does heal.
Fuck.
And the guy in front of you, Stella, heals as well.
Can I spit on my blade and make it radiant? Is that a thing?
No.
I'm pretty fucking awesome. You have to.
I
That's pretty
radiate.
fucking awesome.
I radiate pure energy. Okay, that's their turn. Dabria.
Okay, I am going to. Well, if I use that, then that's gonna be a problem. Hang on. Sorry, thinking.
No,
Thinking
please
is hard.
think all you need to.
Irid, as you go down, the one that hit you turns and says, "You all will fall before the might of the Order of the Silver Dragon."
Cool.
Order of the Silver Dragon.
Where's my
So I'm gonna use.
You're
my
chewing on it.
Face step. To go
Face
here.
step?
Yeah.
Face step!
Which means he. This isn't going to be relevant at all, but needs to make a. 5 feet of you before you teleport? That's stupid. That
You
doesn't
could have
do
moved up.
anything.
You could have moved up and done it.
Yeah, moved up and then.
And then
Okay,
stepped.
I don't think the fear is going to be a really big fucking issue here. So face step, and then I'm going to healing word.
Yeah, these guys are immune to fear.
Yeah, I figured.
Cool. Also, can we talk about how that guy up in the tower is
Wait,
not
he's
helping
dead.
us?
Ah, shit.
That's 4th level.
It's also max, isn't it?
It is max. So that's 16 plus.
4.
No, wait.
4 times 4 is 16 plus
16
5.
plus 5, 21.
21.
Okay. I would have done cure wounds, but 2 actions.
Yeah, that's only good. Cool. Awesome.
Your face step is an action?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think so.
That was
I
a
thought it
bonus action.
Well, let me double check then. Oh, it is a bonus action. Well, son of a bitch, can I do
Okay.
that as
So you can do cure wounds
4th
instead.
level cure wounds instead?
Yeah, go right ahead.
That's a
So-
lot more healing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
He'll
That
be
would
maxed out, I think.
He'll be well maxed out.
Yeah, 48 plus 5.
Yeah, I'm
8
just-
times
Oh,
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're just.
So, okay, I'll give
You're
it to you. I will give it to you. Irid, your max hit points are 29, correct?
Yes.
If you do it at level 3, it'll be exactly 29.
Oh, okay. I'll do it at level 3 then.
Yeah.
What a benevolent god.
Thank you.
I will save you from having to use that 4th level spell slot.
My last 4th level
Can't-
spell slot.
Can I? If I post something in chat, will you guys be mad?
Depends.
Is it
I gotta.
offensive?
No.
Okay. Is it funny?
Guess you'll die. Yeah. Did you make that?
Yes. Just
Oh. No, I mean you're not wrong.
What am I looking at? This is ridiculous and hilarious, and I'm trying to figure it out.
This is
Irid-
the guess I'll die meme combined with the fact that it's the nasty yellow-eyed revenant. Keep telling us we're gonna die for coming here.
Irid, you are currently prone, and your blood that was on the ground is now back in you somehow, and Dabria is standing above you.
Irid is going to spend half his movement to stand up. He's going
Okay.
to spend the rest of his movement giving Dabria a thumbs up, and then he's going to hit this man with his big sword again.
All right, hit him with your big sword again.
That's like a
el-
dirty blood transfusion.
11 will not do it.
What about a 15?
15 will do it. Or 14?
Yes.
So
Yes.
maybe we should have fought the spiders.
Hmm.
That's-
Okay.
Nobody
Good hit.
listened to Reese. No.
You're the one who wanted to go. Oh, no, wait, no.
I know.
No, I wanted to fight the spiders.
No, this was my bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Stella, it's your go.
I don't even remember. Am I paralyzed or not?
You're not paralyzed.
Oh,
No, you're good.
that's right. I'm still standing. Holy shit. This is fun. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay into this turkey in front of me with 2 attacks. Right.
This jive turkey.
This jive turkey. 16 for 11
16 for
19.
11.
for 12. That makes 23.
Hell
Hey.
yeah.
Get some.
Get you some.
All right. He's still all right. Reese.
I'm gonna attack this hunter's marked guy with the sunblade.
Okay.
Sunblade. 15?
15 will hit.
With that and that.
Or 19?
Yep.
Okay.
And again.
22 will hit. For 16 plus 5, 21. Again, you drive your blade into this revenant and he falls to ash before you.
Oh, who's dead now? Who's dead now?
Damn it.
Who's
Enemy-
dead now? You undead punk! That's 4!
Anything else, Reese?
No, I'm just fucking shit talking this guy right here.
No, I think that's
Okay.
plenty. I think that's plenty. She's
4.
entirely in badass mode.
Okay. Stella, you watch as the guy in front of you regains hit points,
Fuck
and
you.
he's gonna.
You fool. Your mama was a
You
fool.
fool! And he's gonna make a longsword attack. Huzzah! Does 13 hit?
It does. It does.
For 14?
14. Still up. Still up.
Half to 7, of course.
All right.
And then one more. 23 for 15, half to 7.
Okay, I've got 3 hit points.
Nice!
Cool.
Very cool.
That's 3 more than dead, so that's good.
Dabria, your go.
Okay.
Again, this guy kind of turns and he says, "This place will be your downfall. Leave this accursed place."
Shut up.
Talk too much.
Who gave you a mouth?
Okay. Hang on. Stella, don't be mad at me.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna guiding bolt this motherfucker.
That's fine.
Yes!
Yeah, it's some radiant fucking
Cool.
shit up in his ass. You know, in his
Yeah.
27 will
face.
hit.
Face and ass. Yeah.
For 17. Yikes.
Eat it, punk.
How's that feel?
Feels real bad, doesn't it, dude?
I guess I can't. Nope, that's all I got.
Okay.
That's how we know you're evil.
But he's glowing now, so he'll be.
He is glowing. Next attack against him will have advantage.
Get
Just
him,
gonna
Irid.
Walk up, and Irid's gonna hit him with the big sword.
Hit him with that big sword.
Big sword, boys. Big sword.
Yeah.
20 will hit for 14. 19 will hit for 12. Well, all right.
Nice.
Still up, Stella.
Ooh, how about that shit? On 3 hit
Get him,
points,
Stella.
I would like
very,
to
very
do
badly
what
wanted to kill him.
I know how to do. I know how to do it. Here we go.
What, how to do?
What,
Not like
how
how
to do?
talk.
Here we go. 25.
25 will hit
13.
for 13.
Another 25. How about that shit for another 9?
Well, hey.
9.
for another 9.
21 damage.
Important.
21.
Okay. He's still up. Reese.
I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. To him. 13.
13 barely hits.
Ah.
Hell yes.
For 21, 26.
Yes.
He's still up.
Again. Oh damn it.
Shit.
12 will miss.
Oh, we're not
unfortunately.
doing flanking rolls.
Oh, shit,
No.
shit.
Fucking balls. How much would that have been? Let's just see.
A lot.
A lot.
Oh no!
Oh, that'd been
And-
real good.
And the Hunter's Mark would have critted too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Jeez, oh man.
At least at least I'm gonna presume you killed him.
42. It was 48 hit points.
No, that's you didn't hit that attack. That
I
would've been a lot.
know. I didn't hit Chris. Thank you.
It's now his turn. And
I look at him and I go,
Stella,
"You're an ugly bitch."
Stella, who has been foiling thus far, you guys watch as he drops his sword.
Yeah.
And he focuses his vengeance upon Stella,
I'll bring you back.
and he's gonna attempt to punch her.
Ooh,
Fist.
he's punching me now.
That's a 20 to hit.
He's punched me
Uh,
with his fist.
Target
for-
takes an extra 14.
11, and you take an extra 46.
46.
He's
Oh,
punched me.
fuck.
What a fucker.
Take an extra
Oh.
21 damage for a total of 32, half to 16.
He easily just knocked the shit out of me because I needed 3. So this fucker punched me, you guys.
Okay.
You guys.
He's then
Do you
going,
say that as you're falling? He punched me.
who uses a shoe, honestly?
He punched me. He dropped his longsword and punched me. I feel special.
He then wheels and tries to punch you, Reese. However, you are not the target of his vengeance. So.
What?
So you wouldn't take the extra 46 damage.
Oh.
But a 10 will miss anyway.
Yep.
So that's his turn. Dabria.
Punch him.
He's getting desperate. Punch
No,
him.
I'm totally
Punch
gonna
him with
like,
radiant
just
damage.
waltz over here.
Mm-hmm.
Literally waltz and
She just dances over there.
That's cute.
at
Hot.
2 on
So
Stella.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Damn, damn.
21.
That's your guys' favorite number.
21.
Can I just say that Dabria is the best, one of the best cleric. Well, easily the best cleric I think I've ever played with so far. And I've been
Aw.
playing this game for like 6 years. I'm being entirely honest
Dab-
right
I just panic.
I
Okay.
just panic. That's my secret, Cap. I always panic.
now. That's how I
I'm
live my
always in a
life.
state of panic. Irid, your go.
Constant state of anxiety.
You could very well potentially kill this man.
Do it.
Sword.
17 will hit.
Come on.
For 13, he's still up.
Ah, fucking
Big
shit.
sword again.
18 will hit. For 12. And with that, you drive your Nodachi in a upward diagonal strike from his hip up, kind of slicing right through his spinal cord and everything like that, and slicing upward as he falls in 2 pieces and turns to ash. And his upper half is like turning to ash from bottom to top. It kind of rolls its head and looks at you, Irid, and it says, "This place will be your downfall, pawn of Strahd." And with that, he turns to dust. And
Does he count as a humanoid enemy for the purposes of?
no, he's undead, bruh.
I give Irid a fist bump.
God, this is such a useless fucking ability.
No,
In Curse of Strahd, yes.
it's work.
I could argue that if you're fighting literally anything other than just a dude, it's
It's-
awful.
It's worked once or twice, and I remember especially
It's
that
worked literally once.
when it was really good.
I'm gonna take a piece of paper from my little book. I'm
Okay,
gonna write a note that says, We killed your fucking revenant bee-holes. Right? I'm gonna take that note, I'm gonna tie it to an arrow, and I'm gonna shoot it up into the second, or that upper level window where we saw that guy peeking through there.
Okay. You
and
fire an arrow.
I also put on the note that it says, you can come down and thank us if you'd like.
You're about to be evicted, motherfucker.
The arrow flies up and crashes through the window, and you watch as the curtain just kind of flaps out in the breeze. But other than that, there is no.
That's fine.
It's okay to be
nothing
afraid.
Changes.
It's okay. It's okay to be scared.
Okay. So allow me to read this area once again.
I'm talking about them, not you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Q17. So once again, cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony, and a door set to the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter the room.
So,
I think.
Well, do you guys want to go back to the mausoleum and just...
Yes!
Yeah.
I was literally just gonna suggest that. We sleep out, take a rest. What time of the day is it?
Is it at least or like early evening?
It's at this point it's like yeah, I'd say it's about early evening. About
okay.
Six
let's go take a nap. A sleepy sleep. In
take
the mausoleum.
A full sleepy sleep?
A full sleepy sleep in the mausoleum, but we should keep watch. Like there should still be a watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stella, she turns and she starts heading for the mausoleum. She's like, I'm sleeping first.
I can't do that.
I'm sleeping second.
Irid is technically at full hit points, so Irid is just going to take first watch.
I will take second watch because I'm also at full hit points.
I'll take third.
Okay.
Somehow.
Well, Oakley dokley, artichokelies.
Fuck.
You guys hunker down for a resties. Okay. So we will go. So who's watching first?
Irid.
Irid, make me a perception check.
Do we leave the door open?
No.
No.
God no.
Okay.
Well, there are no windows, so if you shut that door, it's going to be dark in here.
Oh.
Well,
I imagined that we had like the door cracked open.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah.
I'd be comfortable with that.
And maybe some kind of like small fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a torch.
If there's no ventilation, we'll probably asphyxiate.
Oh yeah, good point.
Well, that's the cracked door for you. I'm hoping they place it kind of close enough that it can vent out the door.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm not gonna fucking make you subject you guys to inhalation damage. The smoke inhalation.
Oh,
Wowzers!
No, not good.
As it turns out, Irid is real tired from dying.
Within that one, you actually do fall asleep on watch. So you're watching out the door, and you just got
That means
hit
nobody wakes Dabria up.
a lot, and your eyes shut on watch. I will say, Dabria, because you were like kind of expecting, and it's like that weird. You do end up waking up, but it's a little later into your shift, and you look up. Sometimes see Irid, who's just racked out next to the door.
Say what?
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
5th level. I mean, well, we're 8 now. 8th level.
Do you assume your shift?
Just touch and go there for a second.
Okay.
Because I got that wither.
You take your watch. Roll me a perception check.
Sucks.
You have no idea what time of night it is.
Yep. I don't.
Cool.
Could this just work once? Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
With a 17, you are watching out the door. You gotta sleep for 8 hours. Let me get my handy dandy pencil.
Well, she doesn't.
That is.
Wait, you have to rest for 8 hours.
Wow.
That is also true.
I agree entirely.
Same.
Mood.
Okay. And since there's 3, so you were just doing a 2-hour watch.
What was I?
Oh yeah, just to make it easier on everyone.
Oh, okay.
It makes it easier on me, especially.
Oh well, that's good. Okay.
Oh well, I guess no. You could watch the rest of the night.
I mean, I could do 4 hours at least, right?
Yeah, I mean I will say you've got all the sleep you need. Is what I will say.
Oh well, then, yeah.
Yeah.
I would let them leave.
Okay. So you let them rest. So with a 17, you kind of just sit up and wait for dawn, knowing that your friends have been through quite a bit from the day prior. And you kind of sit and wait, and you're just kind of watching, and it's actually really quiet and kind of peaceful here. That is until the sun begins to rise, and as it does, you watch as 3 more graves
Oh no.
here open up, and you see hands kind of reaching up and kind of digging out from the headstones. And as 3 more revenants rise, they stand and just kind of shake the dirt off of themselves and everything like that, and then make their way back to the chapel.
Fuck.
Huh. Cool.
Huh, indeed.
I guess I should wake people up and let them know that didn't. Son of a.
Son of a bitch! That's the first words out of my mouth.
Why is it that when we kill things in this place, they don't stay dead?
Because it's
Because everything's
Barovia.
already been dead once or twice.
Alright, new plan.
Fucking
Spiders.
Has Ira died enough to be classified as an undead? Yes, no.
You've come close. You've definitely come close
You
a lot.
smell like undead. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I
You
feel
still-
like I've hit a 0 enough times to in character justify why I would take Way of the Long Death Monk.
Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
You also you share a bit. You're like soul brothers with these guys because of the fact that you look so similar to these guys.
That or Drunken Master would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
New
Sorry.
plan, guys. Let's go deal with the spiders.
Hmm.
The spooners?
There are 9 of them. That is a lot.
Yes.
That is a lot.
I think
of
we can
spiders.
pull them out one by one.
You think we can?
I mean, or we can light a torch and throw it into the middle of the room and hope it lights all the webs on fire.
Well, this place.
We could do
is-
that. We
it's-
could do a lot of plans that don't involve these fucking revenants.
Oh, I missed that bit. The revenants are back up. Shit, I was
Yes.
I was replying to a text. Oh, damn it!
No,
The revenants.
three,
All
three
three
more
new
revenants.
fucking-
They're new.
4 of them. Oh, 3 of them.
3. Yep.
Ew.
Three new. Yeah.
Bastards.
So
Yeah.
in total, outside in this graveyard, there are 8 graves open.
Okay, we need to double tap some of them.
If
8
we
new
opened
graves
up all,
open?
if
No,
we
no.
opened up
In
all
No,
these,
8 total.
Yeah.
what if we open these up and take them out before they
That
have a
sounds
chance
really
of,
Well, I
convoluted,
wonder-
and
yeah.
it feels like the enchantment's probably on their bodies, not necessarily the fact that they have to get out of the grave.
Maybe it has something to do with us desecrating this mausoleum or something.
I think it has something to do with that there always has to be 3 of them in that
Ah.
chapel.
We could always just leave at this point.
We could always just go deal with the spiders. At least they won't paralyze us, maybe. I don't know what kind of poison they have. They might. I don't know.
Might.
I think they have
I don't know.
probably a web that restrains you or something like that.
at
I'd
this
rather
point,
deal with the spiders than these things again, right now.
Me too.
To be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, but this time I could cast Beacon of Hope on us before we approach them.
Oh, speaking of which, do you want to do the thing to Irid again?
Oh yeah, Death Ward.
Just leave me leave me here.
Nope,
I'm,
too late.
Not a chance. Not
Too
happening.
late.
This I've done a lot of soul searching, and I realized that
You are now
Have you-
the Lord Boy.
Do you have a soul anymore at this point?
It's been broken up to so many pieces. You might as well be Voldemort.
listen, my sword does most of the keeping my soul intact because
Okay.
this is the swords. That sounds terrible.
Hot. All right, let's go deal with some spiders.
I was gonna take it there.
Let's
You
at
took
least
it
get
there.
out of the graveyard.
Yeah, let's go deal with some spiders.
Yeah.
Fuck these guys.
Sleeping in
To
the
the
graveyard might not have
spiders.
been one of our better ideas.
What? We could go around this side.
Oh, we could. I hop back over.
You could have just gone around, but whatever.
I hop over again. Shh, and I watch Davriel watch me. Yeah. What's
I
up?
see you.
Tell me
walking
if there's any reason we need to stop, Chris.
No, you got nothing. You do see
All right.
you guys as you're walking through this
before we get
window.
there. No,
You see the-
stop. I look at Davriel and I'm like, come back. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, I was just saying. You see the three revenants kneeling before the altar. That's
Fuck
it.
those guys. Alright.
If
Do we want to
destroy
start
the
this fight
altar.
now, or do we want to wait until next time?
It's probably gonna take longer than 20 minutes, so I think we will just say, as you guys are approaching, and you guys, as you guys are walking towards this this ruined area of the mansion, you all are walking together and kind of creeping through the grass and everything, and you eventually get your eyes on a couple of the spiders that are crawling through the various. Oh, that shouldn't be there. The letter Q is there. This battle is brought to you by the letter Q.
Ooh,
For
Mr.
quick,
Q.
get out of here!
Q for quit while you're ahead, kid. As you guys are walking, you feel this wind rush past all of you,
Whoa.
and then a shadow of a gigantic dragon passes over all of you.
Whoa.
And you look down, and the shadow's on the ground, but when you look up to see where it's coming from, you see nothing.
That's fun.
And it passes over you, and it kind of circles. You watch as the shadow kind of takes and heads around the outside, and you stand for a moment, and then eventually this shadow passes back, and then you watch as the shadow flies into the mausoleum back here. And that is where we're going to leave it for this evening.
Oh,
That's cool.
my gosh, that's awesome.
Okay.
What color do
So-
you think
Guys,
it
we
is?
gotta.
Oh, it's silver.
Probably
Right,
silver.
I'm gonna go with silver.
Oh, shit. I forgot what the notes I actually have right here in front of me.
So the big silver dragon just flew into the mausoleum. Is that what I heard?
That's what you heard and saw.
I love that the whole last hour of us fighting was for nothing!
Oh, nothing.
I get the feeling that's going to be a very repetitive theme with higher level areas of Barovia. It's going to
should've
be an
short
endurance
rested.
fight.
We're
You
gonna
mean, like,
fuck
when we
these
went-
spiders up.
Almost got killed by the skulls, and then went back and almost got killed by the skulls.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
those fucking skulls. We need to go
Foreshadowing.
back. We need to go back there and
It's
hand
the
them
same
their-
thing!
Uh-huh.
Ah! After
I
we
wonder if
take
destroying
care
the
of our shit,
altar
we go
would
back there.
stop them from spawning.
We
So
need
I
to
thought-
salt and burn the graves, is what we should do.
Well, maybe just
You have
radiant
salt?
damage, like, once. Like, tap them with radiant. Maybe that would do it.
Tried that, unfortunately.
Every
As far as
fucking
keeping
raid.
them down,
I have some holy water.
Maybe the entire ground here is, infused with, like, bad mojo.
Yeah, I
That
think
bad stuff.
I mean, like, do you mean the entire area? Because I'm pretty sure that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deborah, you've consistently been getting the heebie-jeebies every single day. Almost
Forever.
nonstop.
it's more heaves and jeeves than actual other feeling at this point.
Then really the human body was made to was designed by an intelligent creator to with your influx of heebie-jeebies is well above that that which.
Uh,
I'm very tired.
All right, yeah, I'm
Gross
gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed, y'all.
Yeah, it's sleep time for
It's
old
been
Chris.
Okay.
We'll
Uh,
see. Are we up for next week?
I hope so.
As far as I know, we are up for next week. Oh my God, I never asked Amy. Did we record that?
Yes, we did, sir.
I never.
I got
Hell
you.
yeah,
I
we
got
can
you
watch
back.
our shame.
I got you
We
back.
can watch our shame of doing something and then it just reversing on us entirely.
Yeah,
Gotta figure this whole putting down undead thing for good.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, all
I
right.
can
I'm
only
telling
really
you, I just
destroy-
need to kind of spit on my blade or rub other bodily fluids on it. Maybe that would do the trick.
Well, we do
Before-
have oil of sharpness.
Ooh,
Before we
do.
go, I just want to congratulate everybody on officially making it a session further than our last group.
Oh, I feel so excited. I feel so.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, and you know what else?
Last session tied, this one beat it. What?
Nobody made death saving throws this time.
That was
That's true.
entirely thanks to you, Darby.
Listen,
That's
we got
great!
the whole session with no death saving throws.
I'm
That's
gonna
awesome.
I'm
We
gonna
just
get
made a whole
Dabria.
session without making death saving throws.
I'm
I'm telling Mike.
legitimately gonna get Dabria like an MVP trophy.
Yeah,
Hell
just-
yeah.
An MVP trophy or a pin or something. Just like a star and MVP in the middle. MVP
Absolutely.
cleric.
I can't damage anything, but at least you can.
Yeah, but you reverse damaged a lot of things,
I
so
feel like we
that's
have
what counts.
like a really good group. I feel like, you know, we
I
finally
agree.
figured
Yeah.
out what might
Yeah.
work. You too with your sharpshooter, me with my whatever I'm doing, and Dabria with her, you know, badass
Tanking.
healing.
Don't you
honestly.
have Great Weapon Master?
Me?
Irid?
Yeah. Oh,
Irid
Irid
also
does.
Ira does. I've just been putting shit into strength. I've just been I
Gotcha.
got 20 strength.
Yeah, I've got Warcaster, because
Gotcha.
that seemed important.
Weird piece.
All right, y'all. I'm going to bed.
All right,
Y'all
guys.
have a good night.
All right. Night,
So long,
everybody.
friends.
Bye.
Good night.
Have a good week.
Good.